Yo, 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 yo. Let's go. Let's go. We're going to launch Deadrop and see how this goes, huh? Let's go ahead. Let's see if the old Season 6 execution, it looks like it's actually working. Now they got easy anti-cheat involved. Thanks. Better not turn on my anti-lag. Let's fucking go. Ooh. Snapshot VII is live. Find out what's now in Snapshot VII on our blog. Wow, you got a blog and a Discord. Friday Night Deadrop every night, 6 p.m. Pacific time. That's right about now. What? I can't believe that this is like, your writing is terrible. Have you ever, I'm on a 27-inch monitor and I'm like having to get up into this to see what it says. Okay, we'll enter. Let's see what happens. Let's enter. You did not do that, you little a-holes. Why is that my girl? Why is that a girl? Not that I mind girls, but can't change that. Well, I can. Oh, so these buttons are way off. Ooh, Pliskin AR. Do I only have one vehicle? What the fuck? Wait a second. That's my founder's profile. Where's my profile? Okay. Hotshot legendary wrap. License plates, wrap. Gilded crimson. Okay, I guess that is all wraps. Where's my touch grass? What the fuck is this? Okay, well, we're first gonna do a little, hey there, Mr. Dead Drop Ticket. Let me add a ticket to your Dead Drop thing, because, I'm not sure why I've got this stuff here. Vehicle tab. Bro, I can't.
north or not?
North?
Yeah, up. We got 4 minutes to climb. We
are up. We are already north in your up standard of north.
I mean, we don't know where we stay here.
Okay, in this map, we have to wait because we get where we need to go in 3 minutes. 4 minutes we have to wait, and then we'll know where the hell we need to go.
Okay.
Okay, there's 2 other people than us, right? We could find them and murder them, or we could wait, see if they come to us.
Okay, so I have like 15 bullets.
Well, that's not good. What? Okay, what do you need?
I said like I have 15 bullets.
1-5. Whoa, what kind of math? Or sorry, maths, because you're English. What kind of maths are you doing?
Well, I have 1-5 bullets.
I have 1-5, 15 bullets. What does that mean, dude?
1-5, as in 15.
Yeah, I don't know what.
That means 150.
I don't know what math you do. I don't know what math you do in Atlanta.
1,515 bullets.
Okay.
All right, so you need more, huh?
Yeah, what is this, bro?
I need more
son
now.
of a fuck, bro.
Hey, yo, what's the time on your guys' game?
2 minutes 39.
And you said how many people are up?
4.
I'm relying on.
Are you in this game?
To be honest,
you better not stream snipe me.
All right,
what's
guys,
your
I'll
stream?
tell you where he is.
Let's shout out your stream. Stop shooting!
I need 4 more bullets.
He's streaming on the Discord. I got you, bro. Hold on, let me tell you where he is.
Yeah, tell me.
Oh no.
I'm not stream sniping, they're stream sniping.
Yeah, exactly.
Loophole.
Ooh, slide. Sweet.
All right.
No, but where's okay, if you're there, we're here. Where's the other person? There's a 4th.
Maybe I need to do a sped test.
What's that mean?
It sounds like a sexually transmitted disease. You just stick like a fucking Q-tip down your Jap's eye. Sorry, that's a.
No, it's a speed test. Just shorten the word.
Ooh.
Oh man, yeah, my connection's good. I don't understand why I'm literally I'm sitting at 14 ping. I don't understand.
I'm sorry, love. I need to get sped taste. You might get abortion. I don't know.
What?
Well,
apparently we're not allowed that in America anymore.
In Texas, at least.
You can shoot somebody that just steps in your property that's like wondering where they are. Go figure.
Where am I? Got someone near me. I can hear.
Can't abort babies until they walk on your property.
Oh my god.
Mate.
That's terrible.
America.
1 year. British motherfucker.
This baby walked to my property. Sorry.
Did I shoot someone that was meant to not shoot?
Like, I'm sorry, guys.
Very out of pocket.
This baby sports on my property. What the fuck? I mean, we saw that way in Atlanta, but.
Welcome to the South.
Welcome to Georgia, boy.
Georgia.
I claim my shit with a rag on a stick.
Well, see, the problem is I'm not.
Oh damn! I walked in like 1 second
Pennsylvania.
No, you know, South Carolina has a creepy South Carolina has a crazy southern drawl, but Georgia doesn't. It's weird, and even Georgia's more southern.
All right.
Are you actually doing it?
My babies!
Please don't rubber band, bro. Please. I'll walk the whole game if I have to.
I got shot from somewhere. Somebody
I just
found
went
me.
8-4 with 3 flag captures in a CTF game.
Yes,
Let's
no
go.
rubber banding. I started running the game as administrator and no rubber banding now.
No idea if
Interesting.
that has anything to do with it, but I don't know, man.
That was the most
Well,
one-sided
when you run
game of
things
Capital Flag.
in administrator mode, it prioritizes it above every other like process that's running on the computer, unless of course there's other stuff running in admin mode.
Yeah,
But
you don't really want to run most games in that. The only thing you want to oh, hello.
no, it's not a big deal to do it.
Well,
Dude!
I don't know. Ooh, I smacked that guy.
I just had a Capital Flag game where we won like 5-1. What the
Oh,
hell?
you guys are in my game, aren't
Were
you?
you in my game with me?
The only thing you want to be marking as slightly above
What
priority is OBS when
We
recording.
just won 5-1 in the CTF game I was in. You may have been in my game with me.
Hell yeah.
Digi, fucking dial it in. Where the fucking market, please?
He's on the bridge.
I think I got like 5 kills with the knife. I fucking
I'm
love
dead.
the knife. It's so good.
Anybody want to get in my game and queue up?
Yeah,
for,
we are in the
some
same
more
game, bro.
CTF?
I just killed you.
I'm.
Fuck. How is the WAN show on right now? And I didn't get an alert.
The fact that we're, oh man, yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, you're telling me.
so
Yeah.
it's mostly the utter illogicality. Is that a word?
It's just constantly policymakers that have no idea what they're talking about, putting policy in that mostly just annoys people and doesn't really actually accomplish anything. I think this is super common with firearms. I'm not surprised that this one is similarly like, what? Someone in chat, I want to strap on femur mount. Yeah, I'm not even saying anything about the stuff. I was just pointing out that like the way that certain laws are written, like that one shotgun in particular is able to skirt around certain Canadian laws because it meets certain very specific requirements. But like if you went into the nature of what the law is trying to accomplish, you would think that that thing should definitely not be allowed. But if you go into the technical specifics of how the law works, it is totally allowed. So it's like, this is weird. And there's a lot of
3D
firearms laws
printing
end up being that way, where you end up with like weird things going on.
It's a thing you can do
and
with firearms.
oftentimes, situations that are actually significantly more dangerous for the people that are trying to follow the laws properly, because it now puts them.
this guy's
the
AFK,
things
I'm
that they
gonna
were using.
No.
Now,
I'm here, bitch. Why are you doing that?
Fuck you, bitch.
Again,
Fuck you. What the fuck? You said you're gonna run me over because I'm AFK.
Weird.
Why does that make me a bitch? Doesn't that make you a bitch?
Because again, you can just have like a pipe.
What? You're a pussy.
This is posted in Floatplane chat. Was killed by what?
Hey, the guy's AFK. Let's go fucking get him.
And a nail or something like that. Like it's
like
that gun was very not a gun.
The article said
One shot.
with it can be made entirely of plastic with exception of the firing pin, and it's like, yeah, except you can use, I don't know,
A piece of metal.
a nail.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
That's
The 3D printing stuff when it comes to firearms, as far as I've been able to observe, is to like make it so that they look cooler, because having a pipe and a plank of wood doesn't necessarily look that cool. Like it's not, I don't know.
And let's not forget, like, if refire rate's not a concern, people literally fabricated their own firearms in, like the 1800s or whatever. Like, if all you need to do is propel a ball bearing at high enough, difficult to make on your own. Without 3D printers.
Very, very long time. It's like, I don't know, bruh. also, you can find videos of them online. There's like 3D printed firearms competitions. And it's mostly like, can your firearm make it through? Because they'll all like fall apart. And this is many years in.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Someone in Floatplane chat asked, would you let your kids 3D print a gun? No.
This is not the same. I'm not saying.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, isn't it?
All I'm saying is that this law will not change anything. That's all.
There's no way someone goes to bed at 6 o'clock on a Friday or whatever day it is.
Has no idea that that's true.
Years in.
It's almost like when we're looking at laws around right to repair or net neutrality or I mean the internet in general.
It's lawmakers making laws about things that they have no idea what they're doing.
And lobbyists.
I'm not saying
informing them about the things
all
that
I'm saying is that this law.
Just get our flag already.
Like a special interest group maybe or something like who's
it's just stuff in general, but I think that again, it doesn't change anything. It doesn't annoy 3D printer people. And honestly,
yeah, it's kind of.
You're a loser, dude. You're the same loser that just did that before. Oh my God, so funny! The guy's not playing, and I killed him. Ah!
Which is very relevant here because nothing prevents you from crossing state lines into New York with a 3D printer.
Oh, you fucking coward.
Everybody walked everywhere. Like.
Where is it? I wanted to try the driving mode.
Yeah, I thought there's supposed to be fucking cars in this.
Yeah, I'm confused. I thought this was driving mode. I'm playing Deadrop. They just released the snapshot. I think he was on the Las Vegas thing earlier.
New York City is small, but the state isn't. Brother.
Wait, how do I heal again? I forget.
Anything I can drive
Oh my God. Really?
Oh man.
Is this what this game is now?
Well, I remember Dog said that they were putting in like team deathmatch and capture the flag stuff.
No, I mean just like people just throttling you as soon as you spawn.
Oh, I think you always have that in games. No, fuck you, pirate.
Whether or not this is true, you're communicating to people that
Cool.
this thing is,
That's gonna attract a lot of people to this game.
Yeah, no.
What? I spawned next to some dude? What in the fuck is this? Is this free for all?
I'm just gonna help people.
Is there no teams on this?
There's definitely teams.
Well, then what the fuck was that? Why would they spawn me?
Firearms? Neat. It's like...
Alright, well I got one.
So in the center, it is...
Same asshole just camping.
Oh, I put on armor, or is it? Oh, wait, there it is. The whole UI is different.
He didn't even just include Vancouver.
Oh yeah, this island and this island is also part of it.
Oh shit, I'm like,
Just to give you some context, I'm not, look. This is not.
Oh, this guy's gonna try to knife me. Oh, so close.
Which is why you don't want it to be a measure.
I'm scared. Wait, how do I
There was
drop?
bound to be a dick measuring contest I was going to win at some point. Just let me have this.
Shotgun?
Is that my teammate? Are you on my team, bro? Okay, yeah.
I'm dead, dude.
It's a league. The size of a state versus the size of a province.
I'm texting Jared, dude.
I think a lot
Says he
of
saw
Americans
it.
are
Oh, we're playing
actually
Capture the
mad
Flag?
because yes, the distortion looking at a
Yeah, we're playing Capture the Flag, dude.
whatever does make BC look bigger than
I
it is.
think we're
Also,
red team.
yes, it's
You're
mostly
just
not
flipping
missing
around, running around,
not
fucking...
inhabitable.
They've probably been playing for 8 hours already.
Snow. Yes, we get it.
It's my first fucking game, and this is what I get to be put in with. Awesome. What a great experience.
It's your first game ever, dude?
No, it's not my first game. It's my first game in Snapshot
Oh,
7.
first game. Oh yeah, mine too. I thought this was the car one.
I mean, I just try to get in whatever something there would be actually people playing. Nobody ever plays this game anymore.
No one
It's
lives
usually you have
like
to wait for
close to
the-
Canada, or I shouldn't
This
say
guy's
no
already
one,
learned how
but
this crappy
it's a
movement
very,
moves,
very small population. Of
so he
people.
can run around fucking
There's a little
just
sprinkling
knifing
through the
people.
rest of it.
90%.
Depending on whether you take resource from Quora or so could literally get.
This is literally not
I'm
fun.
kidding, we do it for shopping. It's so much cheaper. Yeah, I go there all the time. Yeah, we love our neighbor. We love our neighbors to the south. We really do. But our country is bigger. Look, we got nothing else, okay?
It's the only thing we can.
We got
play.
rocks.
It's really
and trees
and ice.
Well, I think if we capture the flag like one more time, I think we win.
Forget that part soon.
So I'm gonna do that. Because I want to drive.
This is great. This Vox headline. Canada is a huge country. Most of it is unfit for human. I love where it gets cut off.
Yeah, it's kind of true though.
Unfit for human.
Yeah.
Human what?
Yeah.
Just human.
You just got to live at the bottom of
Unfit.
it. Yeah.
All right. Okay, but this one's cool though. Brand new and
Damn it, they took our
updated
flag.
inbox. According to reliable leaker Mark Gurman, Apple is planning a system to update sealed iPhones inside their retail stores without ever taking them out of the box. Allegedly, these sealed boxes, this is so cool, will be placed on a proprietary pad-like device
That's
that
awesome.
will turn on the iPhone, install the latest updates, and turn it back off.
People are pointing out that New York has like 4 times the population of BC.
California has the population of Canada.
Yeah, we have slightly more than them now, only because we just cranked on immigration for
that's
like
true.
years.
Yeah.
We were
Then
lower
again,
than California for
we
a
have
long
no
time.
idea how many people actually live in California, though.
That's true. That is true.
These devices will apparently roll out to Apple stores before the end of the year. Can I, for one, say that this is awesome?
It sounds cool.
I love it. And look, I'm sure there's bound to be some creepy things about the mechanism.
I'm a little bit worried about what someone might be able to use something like this for. I don't know how you could use it improperly. I've been trying to rack my brain on that the whole time.
I mean, there could be an attack vector where if you get one of these devices, you can force someone's phone to update to a particular version of iOS that maybe has some exploit that you can take advantage of.
And because you can turn it on, even someone who thinks their phone is like off and safe, you could still do, I don't know.
Or something, but based on that, you have to have physical access to the phone. By which time,
do you?
Pretty much, yeah. It seems like it. Yeah, it's a pad that you put it on.
Oh.
So presumably, it's also transmitting wireless power. So I would guess that their packaging will maybe have the phone close enough to the bottom that it could get. Because you don't want to run you don't want to run an update on a phone, sight unseen, having no idea how much battery power it has.
Yeah.
So unless you have like an NFC chip or RFID chip of some sort,
through, because I feel like if you have it that close, you're just absolutely damaged.
oh, it shouldn't be. Hard to say. I mean, you won't need much power.
Yeah.
And while it's way more effective in very, very close proximity, you can transmit wireless power over a short distance. I mean, maybe they don't need to. Maybe they could just have an RFID chip in there that says, hey, I've got X amount of battery or whatever, and as long as they can read that, then they wouldn't accidentally update something that would then get bricked because it loses power mid-update or something like that.
Danny says there's far too many server handshakes to get an iOS update delivered to your phone. It's just not going to be
Fuck, I'm driving with a fucking keyboard and mouse?
You're driving on a Thrustmaster?
On a keyboard and mouse? What the fuck is that? Who does that?
WASD.
How this could be.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Spacebar.
That's stupid. Who drives like that?
I haven't come up with anything particular. Like I said, I'm just like...
They do it in the future, okay?
I don't think they do.
Oh, shit.
Get off my ass, you bitch.
Oh, okay, here we go, everybody. Perfect, we all made it.
Is this just racing? What are we doing?
Like, I think it's cool.
I'm stuck?
I would like to see a lot of devices eventually manage everything over time.
I mean, it's funny to me.
I can't trip it off?
This doesn't exist. Just everywhere.
How do I
Oh my God,
blow my
what
car
the
up?
fuck? Holy fuck, how are you supposed to make that thing? See? WASD is not for driving.
Could be. Like,
I literally can't move.
Right? We secret shop companies sometimes. We secret shop.
I'm gonna blast you from behind.
We're not going to cover this until part 4. So part 1 is shopping, part 2 is evaluation of packing materials, first impressions, part 3
hanging off a cliff. Great.
Yes, support.
I made it up there.
Support.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
Part 4 is performance and the actual kind of a micro review of every system.
Speed you, Mint.
Load is on it.
What are we doing?
How out of date are the drivers out of the box? We update everything before we run any benchmarks because from our point of view, we're evaluating the hardware.
What a
and we are certainly going to
that
drop
was.
points for the bad experience of having to update your own software when it should have just been updated in the first place. But we're not gonna intentionally send our like kneecap an RTX 4070 with launch drivers when a 6800 XT or
Oh my God, I made that?
6800 or something like that. When a 6800 gets to run the latest drivers, and we're going to say, oh yeah, this is a bad computer. GeForce Experience would have prompted you for an automatic update. It would have become a better computer. So we're not going to do anything like that. But we will dock points, and it is something that we see a lot. Devices shipping with completely out-of-date drivers. That's not even the most ridiculous one, because that's pretty explainable. That PC has been sitting in a box at Best Buy for 3 months, or whatever the case may be. The one that really blows my mind is when I download a piece of software off of the developer's website.
I know where he's going with it.
I launch it, and I am immediately prompted to update it.
Drives me
What
nuts.
the fuck was the point of me downloading it? That's like when you install a game off the disc. Okay, it's 60 gigs. You painstakingly look for those files
Oh,
to copy.
e-boost!
You
What the
launch it,
fuck?
and it
Nobody
prompts
told
you
me
for a
that.
60 gig update.
Hey, we're gonna update the whole
I
thing.
got a turbo booster
of
on this
anything we just
bitch.
did. Nothing. Steam. Why don't I just download the latest version of Steam? Okay. Hold on, let me get the DVD. Okay, what if?
Okay, I don't know what that was. Was that just racing?
What if
Fake news.
somebody managed to replace the Steam installer executable on steampowered.com with a piece of malware? Or with something that is compromised. If Valve doesn't update it very frequently and just has a thing that basically serves only one purpose, and that is to be an application that runs on your computer that downloads the latest version of Steam from their servers and handshakes with them, then theoretically there could be a security benefit there. I came up with something.
I don't think it's very good.
Well, no, I don't. Look. Obviously, I hate this. I think it's a horrible practice, but I'm trying to come up with something. Your mean old in Floatplane chat says, okay, the most secure way. You download a downloader that downloads the installer that downloads the updates and then installs them. Like, I don't know.
People in chat are saying that the Steam download's only about like 2 megabytes or something, and then it downloads and installs.
Yeah, but okay, so bad example, but there are certainly things like this. Hardware info is one. Love hardware info. It's a great tool. You download it from the official mirror and then are immediately prompted to update it every single time. Why? What is the point of any of this? I don't understand.
Yeah.
Let's see if anyone. Yeah, it's a down. Yeah. No, it's a downloader.
Either way, though, I think this tech is cool. I think it'd be pretty nice to just be able to use things straight out of the box.
And like overall, by the way, I'm like super supportive of developers updating their software. Like, yeah, but issue an update whenever you got, new cool stuff to add or whatever. I'm not complaining about that. I just thought it'd be really cool if I went directly to your website rather than a third party and I download the latest version of your software if it was actually the latest version of your software.
I think Avon Fox might have nailed the thought process.
Yeah.
It's risk management. If you only have a stable download as the main download and your update breaks
Hello,
things,
are you my friend?
then only updated customers are at risk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hello?
That
Proximity
most
chat?
likely to me.
That's fair.
This is a proximity game?
That's probably it.
I see you down there. Hello? I won't shoot you
wouldn't have
again.
anyone who is authorized to.
So you're downloading major version.
You wouldn't have anyone who's authorized to push code, but is not authorized to update the website. Like if there was some kind of disconnect there, where the web team, you know, had a single bottleneck, someone who's allowed to, you know, update the files or whatever, and yeah, I don't know. No, I think that's probably the most likely thing. Yeah, oh man, Windows updates. Oh, that makes me so frustrated. When you check for updates and it's like, here's everything, and you install it all, and then it's like, you're all up to date, and then you reboot or something, or look at it sideways or sneeze or something, and then you like click it again, and it's like, here's 42 more updates. What you
Don't shoot me! Don't shoot me! Whoa! I'm a friendly. Bro, I'm not shooting you.
And then you click.
Hello. What the fuck?
And it's like,
what a piece of shit!
Then don't tell me I'm up.
How is that how you act in a game?
Have you noticed Steam has gotten less
Holy
aggressive
fuck!
about keeping
First night sweaty.
Yes.
I find half the time I sit down to play something, it needs an update. Like, stop. What is the point of me having auto updates?
So
enabled?
this was the game?
Yeah, but I'm gonna download it eventually. Eventually it queues it.
Does I just exit?
It'll just say pending update.
No, I just want to exit the
update.
game. I don't want to exit the
It'll
desktop,
be like
but okay.
scheduled for tomorrow or something. I'm sitting here going, why? So it might be that they're managing the load on their side, but especially with the way that they are able to share bandwidth between Steam users, though I don't think that's been enabled over the internet yet. Not yet, right? Windows updates, I think, they're definitely on a local network for both of them.
Yeah.
But I don't know if either of them are actually support sharing bandwidth over the internet. Honestly, I don't know why not. I would be down if it made Steam downloads way faster.
For like 2 days from now.
Yeah,
What's
exactly.
the point of that?
I don't understand.
That's on purpose. Windows Update only offers certain updates to those who click again. Yeah, I just wish there was more manual control over that. Like, I wish I could say, like, just give me it all. You know?
Yeah, and do it at this time so that when I go to use my computer, you're not bothering me about anything.
Yeah.
Also, don't bother me about anything.
Yeah.
I do not want to change my browser preferences or whatever it is that you're trying to shove down my throat right now. I use Windows because I have to.
Pretty much. Yeah. Next up, Twitter charging users.
Windows Update apparently does support sharing bandwidth over the internet. Yeah, okay, so that must be where I got that idea. But no, Steam does not yet. That feature of Steam is super cool, though. I was pulling a file at like over 2 gigabits from some other computer on my network. Yep. No need to download this from Steam servers. I'm amazed they didn't do it ages ago. Maybe it's just not that common, people having more than one gaming PC in a single house, but they like have roommates and stuff, right? I would think it's pretty common.
Roommates are more common these days.
Yeah, I guess that's fair enough. Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe it was just complicated. Or maybe just no one at Valve felt like working on that.
I do want it to bother me before it reboots my computer without telling me. Yeah, that's not the point.
No, you can prompt me for a reboot. That's okay.
It rebooting your computer is bothering you.
Yes.
He said that he didn't want it to bother him.
Like, man, when I did the switch over to Mac for, what did I do? A month or something like that? Like way back, like 9 years
back
ago
at the
or
house?
whatever.
Yeah, that was a month.
I was blown away by how seamless the operating system update process was. And this is almost 10 years ago. I would come in the morning. Everything that I had been working on was tiled out exactly the way that I had left it, which is to say in a completely garbage fashion, because I wasn't going to spend actual money on a third-party application to enable window snapping. Ridiculous. They fucking still don't have it. How is that even possible? Okay, it doesn't matter. The point is, I was blown away by how seamless the whole process was. Everything would be exactly where I left it, and my operating system would be up to date. That simple. How is it that in a world where the Steam Deck exists and the Xbox exists with the excellent save state functionality that the Xbox supports, how is it that Windows can't just put me back exactly where I left off? I actually don't. I'm sure there's a really good explanation for it. I'm sure it's really hard, like getting rid of the 3 different control panels that you have or building a functioning search.
Just give me Windows 7 search pack. It was great.
I know, right?
Just give me that. Don't even update it.
Oh, apparently macOS does have window snapping now. Doesn't it suck though? I know there's still a third-party application. I was like reading something recently where someone recommended like a good third-party window snapping tool. So okay, don't quote me on that.
I don't know if this is real or just something that Nizzy is saying, but Nizzy said they enabled it because it lets Steam Deck users download games faster, which totally makes sense.
Okay, so
that is the situation where you would have two devices.
It was all about them just actually wanting to. It was all about them just actually wanting to do it then. Being motivated by the whole Linux is the future of gaming.
I wouldn't be surprised if a developer took a really early version of a Steam Deck home and was like, had to download stuff and was like, ugh, I already have this on my computer. I should be able to get it from my computer. And then they just
built it in an afternoon, like a crappy version of it, and then 6 months later, huzzah!
Yeah. How software gets born.
All right. Shoot, what was I looking for? I pulled up something. Oh, right.
That's a lot of rights.
Speaking of Valve, okay, I tried reaching out privately. It's time for me to take this public, guys. We need to talk about the Steam hardware survey.
I thought you could say you're in a relationship.
No.
Okay, what's up?
This is what I sent to Valve a couple months ago. Could the Steam hardware survey please be updated to include the generation and approximate spec of a CPU rather than just the core count and frequency? The logic that Valve used to split them out the way that they did made a lot of sense at the time. Core counts of 1, 2, 4, 8, and other helped guide the importance of developers' efforts to multi-thread their games and provided insight into which consumers were buying entry, mainstream, enthusiast, and exotic CPU configurations. 1, 2, 4, 8, and other would have pretty easily fallen into those categories. Frequency at that time was a strong indicator of the per-core performance, again, providing valuable insight to game developers and other people. The issue is that over the last 10 years, core counts have moved to the point where not enough cores is only a problem for thin and light laptops or very entry-level machines, and frequency is no longer the performance indicator that it once was. And I sent them an illustration. So this is a graph from Anantech showing the Core i9 11900K, 12900K, and 13900K. These processors have only a 10% difference in frequency, but a 30% difference in performance. Now, I know Valve is, whatever tool you're using can read CPU model names and numbers, and I think it would be worth the relatively, I know this would actually be a fair bit of work, but I think it would be worth the relatively small investment to split CPUs by generations and families, so like 13th gen, Core i9. If that's something they're interested in, I would love to provide input. I think the Steam hardware survey is incredibly valuable.
Yeah.
And this is my pitch. This is my pitch for why Valve should put actual time into it. The Steam hardware survey generates a ton of organic press coverage for Valve.
Yep.
And doesn't just help people in the media like me, but also helps game developers and gamers.
Yeah.
It used to be a far more useful tool to look at and go, okay, like what should I buy? Because you know that game developers are going to target the lowest common denominator, and so if you just go buy whatever's super popular in the Steam hardware survey, then you're probably going to be covered for at least some time period X.
And honestly, looking at the computer, if you just built this computer, Windows 10 64-bit, 16 gigs of RAM,
yep,
somewhere between 2.3 and 2.69 nice gigahertz, 6 CPUs, a 3060, 8 gigs of VRAM, 1080p monitor probably, 100 to 250 gigs of free space.
That'd be a pretty solid computer.
A solid enough computer to play most games decently well.
But there are going to be systems that would meet those requirements, like that frequency and core count,
2.3 gigahertz,
that would be utterly unsuitable.
Yeah.
So I think that it's a bit misleading in its current form.
And that's pretty much the only category.
Particularly around CPUs, which is why that's the only thing I actually brought up.
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit misleading, and I think it has the potential to not be as useful as it was. And I mean, Valve never asked my permission or told me why they're making the Steam hardware survey. So this is all just based on my assumptions of why it exists, for why it exists. I don't actually know that. I just think that it is probably intended as a tool to guide developers to help them target
Especially
the
if
largest
I'm
possible player base on Steam.
A developer
and vice
who's
versa.
working on the performance aspect of my game, trying to come into meetings where some other developer wants to implement a certain feature, and I know that the performance impact of that feature is going to move the bar regarding what computer people would need to have. If I know that that pushes that bar beyond that computer that we just stated, that's going to give me a ton of ammo in this meeting to try to make sure that that feature is either not done or done in a different way that is more performance friendly or whatever. Like, this would be very helpful for actual situations that actual developers are going to actually be in. Actually, yeah. So
actually is a garbage word that I overuse.
That'd be great.
To an embarrassing degree. Like, I'm going to actually explain to you guys how merch messages work. Merch messages are the way to interact with the show. You can see your message down there. You can get it replied to by producer Dan. You can get it, Dan. You can get it replied to by us. You can get it forwarded to someone here who can answer your question. And the way to send one is not via, super chats on YouTube or Twitch bits or whatever else. We don't really support the whole throwing money at the screen. I mean, if you must do it, you got employees to pay, something else to feed. Sure, fine, go for it. But the way that I see it, you should get something for your money in case we don't see your message, or just in general. Even if we do see your message, you should just get something for your money. So all you got to do is go on lttstore.com, find something you like, and in the cart you will see, whenever we're live, a little box for merch messages, and it will send it over to producer Dan. Oh, I think he's going to wait. There he is. You can send it over to producer Dan, who will curate your messages. He's curated a couple to kind of show you guys how it works. But before we read those, I'm going to tell you guys about a couple updates on the store. We've got one new product that I think is amazing and super cool and makes a ton of sense. Meet the Dropout.
Yeah. Which we both are.
Well, that's the joke. It's kind of a college, university styled sweatsuit. So we've actually got a hoodie and matching sweatpants available in a couple of different colors. But for people who didn't actually graduate from post-secondary, or who just plain think LTT is kind of cool,
really comfy.
yeah, of course it is. It's God, why are you surprised? This is like, okay. I was working on a video
every time.
I was working on a video earlier this week, okay? And you know Sam from the lab, right?
Okay.
Audio guy?
Yes.
Okay. He's doing a before and after recording with the hats. So if you're not familiar, a hat is a head and torso simulator, which is a deceiving name because unless you pay the extra like $80,000 for the torso, it doesn't actually have a torso, it's just a head. So it's a pass. Doesn't matter. The point is it's a head.
I like this.
And it has microphones in the ears, and we used that to allow you guys to experience a surround sound demo that we were doing in a video. So I replaced that wireless soundbar HTA9 thing that had the audio issues, the wireless interference or like the cutting out problems. I replaced it with a wired surround setup, and we wanted to find out, well, how magic is Sony's magic that they did with the HTA9, where you can place them basically anywhere, and then they'll use microphones on all 4 of the units to figure out the shape of the room and correct for it. So Sam sets up the hats, and then he plays back both files for me, and I immediately go, okay, yeah, that's that one, and that's the other one. What, zipper pockets? Yeah, of course. Well, I don't want things falling out of your pockets, ladies and gents.
Thanks,
I know.
man.
I
Give you
got
that. Just
you.
give you-
Sweatpants, man. Why do sweatpants not have zippers on the pocket? Everything falls out of the pockets. Drives me crazy.
I can't wear clothes that don't have, even the back one.
Yeah, of course.
Even the back one.
Because if it has a zipper, you can always undo the zipper.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't have a zipper, what are you going to do? Sew a zipper on? Come on.
Sweet.
Maybe like 3% of you. Maybe. Maybe.
I'd even say less.
No, the people are into stuff.
They're crafty.
Yeah, a lot of hobbies.
They're
a lot
crafty.
of hobbies these
All right,
days.
people.
Anyway,
You win this round.
So I go, yeah, it's this one. This one was the Sony one, and this one is the new system. And he goes, Oh wow, I'm so surprised. And I got, well, come on. Why do I get no credit around here?
It's not that
we
you,
have comfortable clothes, and I can tell which surround system is which one.
So
there. He goes, oh, well, your ear's not trained. Like,
to clarify, the surprise is that yes, it is comfy, but it is also different comfy. I don't think this is the same as previous sweaters we've released.
No, we put a lot of work into doing a lot of things differently every time. And
Yeah.
Probably it's stupid.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
But no, it has a different fit.
It's different.
Yeah,
it feels good.
It has more of like a college.
Yeah, it doesn't work
that's
around
kind of the goal.
Hamburg.
Yeah. It does have the same French terry interior that some of you I know don't.
I know.
Like, I like a lot.
I know my way around Hamburg.
Yeah, you do.
No, I'm not sure if it's the
you
same.
do.
I don't think
really
it's the
likes
same
you.
style. It's a little softer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but some people don't. They just don't like it at all. They prefer the brushed inside.
You're a dickhead,
I've had people accuse us of like being cheapskates for that, or it doesn't.
I
the cost is the
I'm
same.
gonna
I
seriously
personally
next
prefer
Me
this.
too.
when it comes to fight night.
Anyway, we've got
I'm
that,
gonna
and then
for you.
we've got a weird one.
Do it.
Oh yeah.
Dude, this
Yeah,
guy
that's
keeps
always AI targeting me.
jumping
Jesus.
around
Well,
shooting
why
you
don't
with
you
a
start
pistol, dude.
by showing them to the people?
Oh, so anybody who's actually on this,
yeah,
if you
the
fancy
Controller.
Daft
watching
smack.
Controller.
if you fancy watching the Tyson Fury fight next
What else you
week, you're welcome to
have-
join. Through
Controller.
DG.
Yep.
For focus. Okay, I understand.
What else you got?
I can hit that guy for
I have
20 all the way over here, bro. That guy
controller.
probably
So
sad.
far we've done.
Ooh, I got sniped, dude.
Nintendo, Xbox.
You heading to
it's the
bed, bro?
Me?
What else you got?
Yeah.
Other
But is that a push?
No, I thought that's what you were doing. I was
Unspecified
trying to give you an out.
controller.
I'll watch it. Might not play
Oh, okay.
for it, but-
I was trying to help you out. I thought you were trying to like do like this.
Yes.
My girlfriend's in LA, and I've got literally nothing else to do.
No, dude, I have your girlfriend boy.
Every single one of them.
All right,
outside.
so
Girlfriend boy.
No, what that meant. Yeah, I was like, what?
Anyway, there's little LTT logos in where a box shaped like.
I'm just saying.
actually, when you think about it, it's kind of weird. When you think about it, like
When you call it girlfriend boy.
yeah, well, hot mic. I have hot mic on my wall.
Which
Dude, pretty
ironically
hot.
you don't have one shaped.
Yeah, hot mic on my wall.
Us releasing the shape sorter toy, and someone who had just started on the engineering team, not really having any idea what our
I see
process
hot mic
is and
every
how complicated
morning.
it is for us to release something because we're so obsessive about quality.
Your ability to keep that.
Saying, "Oh, cool," is if you have like a teething toy.
The problem is, it's
teething
like
toys.
it started as a
And
joke,
if we
right?
have like little kid or like baby stuff, that would
It's
be
like one of
that
those
would be a
things where it's like,
cool,
I
you know,
can't
thing.
stop now.
What if? I bet it would be really fast and easy. We'll just like
Like,
get in touch with somebody and, you know,
there's
make...
medicine
Okay, anyway,
for
the
that.
point is, a year later,
Yeah.
the project
Let's get it down.
completely
Let's get it
morphed. Now
I mean, I
it's
take
no
Adderall,
longer a
but-
teething toy because it has a
it's
clear
not
coat
the- I
was
finish
gonna
on
say,
it.
It's
It's illegal in the UK, so you
Dude,
can't
I
do
have
that.
so
And
much
instead,
Xanax,
it is
it's
intended to
insane.
What
be-
the
here,
fuck are you talking?
umbrellas.
How is it illegal in the,
Dude.
Yes.
UK?
Instead,
Everything's
everything is
illegal in
cool
UK.
ornament.
Yeah,
Everything
it's like-
sounds
yeah,
illegal
it's like-
in the UK.
It's like being good enough.
Our ornament.
At least
Being in
that
the
R
UK
is
is
a soft
almost
one.
illegal.
Apart from knives.
They have to pay tax.
It's like the most
television
legal thing in the UK is
I'm
knives.
not even kidding.
Name with our
There's a
controller ornaments
television tax.
made from beechwood and finished with
Wait,
a
for real?
Fox oil
Yeah,
No,
finish,
for real.
yeah.
as well as
Yeah,
an
yeah.
LTT logo on
If
the
you
inside.
watch
Yeah.
BBC,
option to
you've
rep
got
the brand or
you've got
keep
the
the
legal
decorations
thing
and
called the
Yeah,
television
legal.
license.
And then there's
No
like a
mounting
van that
hardware,
goes
hardware
around the
accessories
shack.
included
License,
because
that's so
full
stupid.
transparency.
Yeah.
No.
We didn't want
Yeah.
to.
And we yeah.
Here
There's
we
a-
can have
Really
I have an antenna.
double-sided tape, I
I
don't
literally
know.
have an antenna
yeah.
Or just place
that I
it on
can
a
get
shelf.
PBS
I don't know.
at
They're just cool.
1080p.
Have you ever heard of the internet?
Toy, especially at the
I know, but I
yeah,
still get
yeah, but
1080p
this is a relic from the
That's
50s.
cool. What are the minimum order
This is
quantities?
like
Let's not order
full
that
on
many.
old
And maybe
school.
people
This
would
is
just want these as just like
yeah. And a lot of
cool,
fights
like,
start
you
of it.
know,
It's like
random
yeah, we like good
controller
scrap.
gamer
You know?
decorations or something
Give
like
them
that.
to
Like-
your younger.
The UK is
So
Users may be seeing an
problem
inbox
with
that did
yeah,
not
you-
purchase.
inventory scary stuff.
You
Well, you can.
FYI,
The correct unlocks
Yeah,
within
is
your
getting
account.
fixed. However,
Yeah, we gotta kill the this is not.
Does that involve the cash?
I don't know, but that involves anything that you just got.
We're all on a team
leave it to
against
me.
the Juggernaut.
Stick body parts here.
Camper, bro. Oh, good, because I paid $100 and like I wouldn't want everybody to have what I have.
All on the same page.
It's because we won't be on the same team after we
Yeah,
the Juggernaut gets to.
Paid $100 to be a camper?
No, that's not how that works.
Oh boy.
Killer's procs chat's still on.
Everything
I
is
hear
fine.
him.
It's not. It's on the
No,
push.
no, yeah, no, everything's fine. Oh,
Likes the
all
fucking
right.
Juggernaut, huh?
We don't have
All right.
to. If you
Well,
don't.
no, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
You get
Then we'll do a
slower
couple
as the
merch
game
messages.
goes on, by
Oh,
the
you can
way.
throw them.
That's the
Underhand.
Juggernaut.
No, he's not.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait, isn't that one already announced?
No. This is not, well, okay, it depends who gets their way. As far as Nick or I are concerned, this is not a product. But if the engineering team gets their way, it is a product. So, if you want to go ahead and show the people.
I love it.
Can you,
Really?
I know, but
He's-
can you show the people?
So there's a bit loadout, like a soft silky bit loadout on what do we call these? The short lanyards?
I forget. Short lanyard, call it whatever.
Okay, on a short lanyard. So
Yeah,
if you
I got
had-
killed.
have these on
I
the
think
hook,
that
so
green
we're
area
gonna
might
go
be
away and
able
just
to,
take
like,
whichever one you need.
I was thinking of bandolier, like you could wear shoulder to hip, and
Amazing.
then just magnet them on.
The green area, like.
So, here's my issue.
I don't know if Luke is messing with them or
We're
not.
going to Linus Cam. We're going to Linus Cam.
Yeah, that big green zone.
We are working on a bit storage thing of some sort, like a clamshell thing that's
mopping.
got nice magnets in it
mopping.
and it is hard case and all that kind of stuff. It's going to take a little while because of injection molding and all those things. This is something that, with the experience that we gained from the stick locks, we actually could produce relatively quickly, and if paired with our little shorty lanyards that we have, which are available in a variety of colors, could allow you to, with a single color of silicone bit holder, color code your different sets of bits. So if you had like a Torx, if you had a Torx metric hex, Imperial hex, it would be quick and easy to find those. My issue is that these do exist, by the way, but the reason we would need to do a different one is because they, A, don't really work very well with our bits, and B, our engineering team didn't find any that they were happy with. My issue with this is that they don't really stay in as well as I would like, and I'm worried that they'll loosen over time, and our general product philosophy is that, well, then it's not cost. And it's also not simple to develop anymore. So my issue is that it sort of violates our product development philosophy, which is to build things that don't have a foreseeable failure point. While this is weird, and it raises a lot of questions about why does it exist.
That was low health,
right?
But still.
You could ask that about any ornament. I don't think
It doesn't violate the product development philosophy.
Ammo
It's
with
not
that shit. You can just literally fucking spray.
If you just actually good specifically asked you not to do that. He did. Yeah, 100% did. I don't know if they can see it. He totally did. He totally did. Oh,
It's kind of scary because you like look down like you're gonna die, and then you're like, oh, I still have 1,000 health. Is Eclipse Alpha Unit killer?
Because that's not an
I killed him!
No, we don't sell it. We don't
What does
sell
that
it.
make
Might
me,
have been
the
made by
leader
us,
now?
We don't sell it.
How am I gonna explain this one? I'm gotta tell Bob.
Anywho.
I'm not drinking right now. Sorry. Not the right time.
So... Back to this thing.
You know what they're gonna say. I understand your argument.
Yeah.
So is it not overcomable. It's not going to be a thing.
Well, okay, no. Well, we're taking community feedback, and like this is the danger, right? Because I know what you people are going to say.
They're all just going to want it.
You're going to say, yeah, do it.
Them falling out too easily is a problem.
But I don't want to, like, I don't want to trust me, bro, guarantee this. Because I know it's not going to last forever, and I hate manufacturing.
Oh, so it's just going to get weaker over time? That's the problem?
Yeah, everything does, right? But at least, you know, with something like clothing, you know, we can test for that. We can say, okay, well, here's what we think is a reasonable lifespan for a garment. Whereas something that holds your tools and just sits and holds them and is like kind of stretched out eventually. Yeah, I don't want it to wear. I don't want to be buying a new one all the time. And I feel like these would be relatively disposable, is my concern. And no, there would not be a way for us to alter this paradigm. Oh, they'd be, I don't know, like in volumes of 1, they'd probably be like $10 for this and the lanyard. I suspect that this would be a product where if you bought 5 of them, we'd probably have to figure out a way to code some kind of price break into the site, because I could definitely see that, because
we can do that.
Because like we have fixed handling costs on every order. So if you order 1 of something, we still pay handling costs on it. We actually cannot just sell things on our store for $1.99 or whatever. It doesn't work with our model. But if you bought 5 of them, I don't see why it would cost that much more. Like maybe that would be like, I don't know, like $15 or something like that. Like I don't know. The actual injection molding cost, or the actual cost for injection molded part is almost nothing. Most of the cost would be in the development and in the handling.
Yeah.
And then the lanyard itself, this is a funny one. Even with the higher quality box stitch on here, like, you know how every lanyard just has like a super cheap like single
nah,
what it would seam, no, not a seam, whatever.
You don't want to, man.
I absolutely want to see
single sewing line.
This is perfect because I'm about to park while I wait for my Chili's order to finish being prepared.
With the box stitch,
there's a car!
The metal hardware.
Wait.
Nice
Okay, you can still put wraps on it. That was my biggest question.
Still like a couple bucks or something.
Yeah, only one of them.
So anytime that
only one car
encounter a lanyard that is
okay, well I got all 4, so
know
good news.
that they saved
at most. You can only use all.
Are you getting food?
Like it's baffling to me. It's really frustrating.
No. Wait. So it won't use any of the skins that we got from the driver's seat?
Let's just kind of.
You think the drive-thru is going
to
take your skins from the game?
With the lanyard. I think
what?
That's
No.
That's how it works, bro.
I don't think this is something you'd want.
You know, I'm from the UK, but that's not.
No, I could see throwing it into a toolbox though. We probably wouldn't be able to do a ton of different colors though, unless we did a. Oh man, I can't remember the different kinds of injection molding that we explored for stick locks. There's one kind where it's really, really easy to run different colors, and there's basically no setup, and then there's another one where there's a ton of setup. Top Gear says, don't make it. Spend the money and time on fast tracking the real bit holder. There is no fast tracking that though. This wouldn't actually delay that much. This is our design. Like this is already designed. It's just a matter of sending it over to the same injection molder that did the stick locks for us, probably. I don't know. You know what? Let's just leave it there for now. Oh yeah, this is another one. People are talking about the carabiners. When we finally get them all manufactured and ship them out, ship out the replacements, Tynan was asking me, should we just sell these again? The same carabiners that we have.
Sorry,
for the
bro.
backpack,
I mean, I was eating and then you
slightly
ran up on
larger
me.
are like $30 or something like that on some seller we found for a similar carabiner, like each.
Do you remember this conversation, Dan?
What about the
about selling the carabiners?
Yeah.
Do you remember what I said?
I don't think so.
Yeah, that we should sell the carabiners. Do you know what Linus said?
What did Linus say?
No.
I wanted to buy the carabiners. I like them.
Is it just cooler because Tynan said it?
It sounds smarter when Tynan says this.
That's why I respect.
Darn it!
That's why I respect Linus, because he does that.
Look! I am changeable. My opinions are changeable.
I want one for my jacket.
If I hear a good argument for something,
the zipper's been broken for months now.
That's not a good argument. That's not my problem, Dan.
Full plane chat, remember.
But I can't buy them.
I mean, look, you can just have one. Do you need one? I'll give you.
It's the principle of the matter.
I'll give you one off my backpack
He's gonna
right
take
now.
one off his back.
I already have a prototype.
No, I'm not. I don't have the tool for.
You can't do that. But if you sold them.
Oh, guys, no, they're not climbing rated. Okay, now I remember why I didn't want to do it. I don't want people doing anything stupid with them. They're decorative. No. I now oppose it again. Good job, Luke.
All right, I'm just gonna go
It's on you.
I'm just okay. Now we have to make that.
Oh no, Tynan's watching.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Why does everybody at work watch the WAN show?
Hey, well, it used to be that it was the only way we could figure out what's happening at the company, but now we fixed that. So
yeah,
for some reason they do this for fun. At least I get paid for it, you guys.
It's bizarre.
What is wrong with you?
I mean, Luke doesn't.
Yeah, that's actually true. I
yeah.
legitimately don't.
Oh no. You actually have the worst position out of everyone at this table.
I don't even have to like look you guys in the face.
Because at least I can say, pretty please buy the dropout, pretty please, and then I get to make more money. And then Dan, I mean, yeah, he makes.
He gets overtime.
Yeah, he gets overtime like every time. Like when we're late for WAN show, it actually costs.
Yeah, because like
I mean,
So please buy some more dropout.
It used to be like 5 to 10 hours a day, and now I come in at 1. So
now he has an adjusted shift, but
Yeah.
at this point we need to adjust your shift to like 3 p.m. or 4 p.m.
Well,
start.
my morning's already ruined. I might have just start working like 15-hour Fridays. It was fun.
Oof. Yeah.
I miss it.
Match start.
Let's go ahead and do a couple merch messages, shall we?
Oh yeah, that's right. That's my
Okay, what's going on?
What are some examples?
What's good? What's good?
Making a process longer and more tedious.
I have a shotgun.
This is my first time playing this mode.
Putting in their user and personal password.
What is that melody?
Is this gonna go on all game?
See, that's a tough one.
I do not want to hear anymore.
Like, why is it Mario Brothers music in
Okay.
fucking 2023?
Okay,
Jesus Christ.
I generally hate
That's what they think is
printing
cool to go with their cars?
Printers, almost, because I use them so rarely, almost every time I use them.
You know, I have a friend. Sorry, I have a friend
off.
who works in. They work in like high-end.
Is this
printer and
am I supposed to be
copiers.
shooting you or not?
And I mean, like, they've sent me pictures of a
That
copier
didn't work very well.
There's an infected.
Like it's
Oh, is that the guy I'm supposed to kill? What the fuck?
The viewers can't see it, but it's longer than this wall. But the whole wall, from like this corner all the way to that door, is one long continuous
Like
unit.
copy every side and bind it together.
Sorry,
and-
buddy.
I'm sure it can do everything under the
I didn't know
sun.
what how this game
laminate
was.
things automatically throughout the process. It can do
Run, you little
crazy color
bitches!
stuff that you
You
like can't
fucking
normally do,
hoe!
and it can do like copy protection things
Okay.
and all this crazy stuff.
Wait, are you on my
that
team,
is
bro?
Interesting and whatnot, and still. Their job is support.
Oh, it's up top.
Because printers are crazy. Like, oh my goodness.
It's the least interesting, but actually, I attended a sales training thing back when I was at NCIX once. It was basically just propaganda from HP. I think it was HP. Don't quote me on that. I think it was HP for why nobody should use anything but authentic ink. But within that propaganda bullshit presentation, there was a lot of really interesting tidbits about printer technology and how actually flippin' complicated it is.
Yeah.
It's like hard drives. Like, we take them for granted and they're boring.
You learn
But
anything about how they're made, and it's like, oh my god,
How
how
is
do these
this
things
even
function
possible?
at all? Yeah,
Yeah, like
for any amount of time.
Like, I remember, like, okay, we just kind of dish terms like 7200 RPM. Yeah, we just talk about these things. It's real casual, right? Like, but think about it. On a 3-inch platter or whatever the actual
Where'd that asshole go?
That would be the diameter, would be the 3 inch. I don't know, whatever. The point is, on a 3-inch platter, or however big those stupid things are, the circumference of that, of the outer tracks, at 7,200 RPM. I remember someone from WD explaining this to me. It's basically like the arm trying to accurately move over this spinning disc is like a bug trying to fly in a hurricane like 3 inches above the ground or something like that. Like the amount of precision is mind blowing.
It's pretty nuts.
And honestly, whatever the thing we're supposed to be talking about right now is, what was it? Printers, right? It's not that different. Like, in order to blend these pigments with the kind of accuracy to achieve the level of vibrancy and the level of detail that they do, how fine these drops are, and how the methods that they use to control them, particularly in higher end printers, it's so advanced, it's indiscernible from magic to me. Like, it's really incredible. But man, do I ever hate them, and man, are they ever boring. I think printers are a great example of something that just genuinely makes things take longer for me than I could literally just write it out and hand it to someone sometimes for how long it takes me to print a document.
I still thought it was fascinating that neither of us had any problems with the printers of the Linux challenge.
I know.
That was so interesting.
Couldn't believe that.
That was wild.
I was sure that was going to be a problem. So clearly it's Microsoft. They're holding back printers.
They're the problem.
To advance, digital communication. That was their agenda. It was to make MSN more powerful than you can possibly imagine. And then their monster turned against them. Oh no.
Yeah, something like that. How did we get all this stuff? Is this a merge message?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah, you were gonna something that technology has made slower and less convenient. Oh man, Wi-Fi calling is so unreliable. I swear, I had fewer drop calls back in like 2005 than I do now.
It ain't.
Oh, but it makes many things so much faster.
Yeah, but calling.
Oh yeah, I mean calling is definitely slower on a modern phone, no doubt.
Yes.
More?
What do you think's more popular?
Changing parts on
controller ornament or the dropout?
Controller ornament.
What is this? I don't understand it.
This is a really nice sweater.
Like, we put real work into real products that are really good.
This is a real product.
And you guys buy memes.
People buy ornaments.
I know, I've never understood it. Honestly, we probably underpriced these. Like, I went to some store that had ornaments. And by underpriced, I don't mean compared to what they cost.
Do you do house
us
organization? Or is it just Avant?
Organization?
No, not organization.
Oh,
decoration.
Yeah.
Decoration.
Oh, no. Heavens no. Yeah, why would I do that?
It's not for you.
No, I know. Well, yeah, but look, the point is, I went to a store and I was blown away by how much things cost. It was like that's a ball. Like, it's a ball. What does it do? It goes on a table. What do you mean it just goes on a table? That's all it does? Yeah. No. What? It's like $80.
Whoa.
Oh, do you have any idea how much ornaments cost?
No,
that's pretty cheap.
Not for me either. I don't decorate my house either.
You're shopping at Walmart for your table balls?
It's wild. It's wild. Like, you ever go to like a Home Sense or something, and that's the cheap
Dad's
one.
like secretly a table ball elitist.
Oh, we used to know this interior designer, and she was like, "Oh, we're putting this cheap couch in. It's like $75,000, and like her table balls would be like at least $300."
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's insane.
So anyway, $10. That's what I think it's worth.
Wait, they're $10?
Yeah, they're $10.
That's not too bad.
Yeah. I mean, they're wood. They made
What
beech
is
wood.
it?
There were some woods that were going to be more than $10. But we decided to start with beech and see how it goes.
You should do you shouldn't actually do this, but it'd be kind of fun. Maybe you should do it. I don't know.
Oh, look, it's a fidget toy.
I'm undecided.
But seriously, buy the drop.
Oh, look, it's a fidget toy.
Everything we make is fidget toys.
Yeah.
It's great.
You should do how albums go platinum and stuff.
You mean the Christmas album?
You should make if a
We're
product.
gonna try to go platinum. New Christmas album.
Yeah. No, he's actually serious about this.
Sorry, what are you talking about?
We can tangent to that if you want. Okay.
I haven't been informed about this.
No, but you probably will be if we do it.
Okay, we should talk.
Yeah, I was gonna say we'll probably need him on the team if we want to make this happen. What was I gonna say? Something. I was gonna say something.
You know how albums go platinum?
Right. Okay. So.
Yeah, listen.
If a product sells a certain amount, you should make one unique fancy version and then keep it.
Oh, yeah, that'd be kind of
so
cool.
like if this
mount it to the wall or something.
Yeah. So if this just like goes gangbusters, you should get like some
gold one,
or like just maybe it would be unique per product. So it would be like a very fancy wood or something.
That'd be a lot of gold. The problem is that the development cycle of making one is just as complicated sometimes as the cycle of making more than one. So almost anything that is worth us developing is worth putting for sale, unless we can't hit the MOQs, in which case we'd probably know that pretty early in the process, and then we just shouldn't spend time developing it.
Right.
So I see where you're coming from, but I think that's pretty tough.
Yeah. And that's part of the reason why I said you probably shouldn't do it.
Floatplane chat caught me. I totally put body parts in the wood controller.
I had already done it. Before the like first thing I did was shove it in here and then go.
It's a very important cylinder.
That's an unusual technique.
The sounds. Whatever.
I'm gonna read another merch message. That was only one merch message.
Sounds good.
Hey y'all, I'm scared of an all-electric future. As someone who works in a parking lot all day, quiet cars scare me. Linus, do you think there are any technologies that have any unforeseen consequences?
What about an artist version that's not sealed?
I think you should pay like artists to do custom one-off versions.
Because would you have to sand this down to paint it?
I actually don't know. That's a good question. So,
technology that scares us.
Technologies with unforeseen consequences. I mean, good gravy.
What
I mean,
the fuck
everything,
is
right?
that?
Like,
Unforeseen consequences.
LTT store.
I had a weird moment today
Drop out.
where
I don't
a
care about that.
system that we are
Controller
working on developing
ornament.
that I will
Oh
not disclose.
my. What?
I was informed
That is not
by
what
one of my
that
people
is.
that
It's
DALL-E
an
3 was
ornament?
released, so I wanted to use it.
Oh.
So I asked a question and didn't realize that the way you access DALL-E 3 is through ChatGPT 4. You do it through the ChatGPT 4 system. You don't go to a specific thing for DALL-E 3. I didn't realize you have to turn that on. So I prompted it about this new feature that we're going to build.
What were you trying to get out of an image generator?
The
design, or like okay.
Because I was just wondering, I wonder what it does. Because so the person I was talking to was Jaden, and Jaden asked it for something that he was working on, which is more different than the thing I asked it about, and it output literally Netflix. Because it was something in relation to do with Floatplane, so we were asking about online video streaming and stuff, and it output literally Netflix with literally Netflix's logo in the corner, and we were like, whoa. That's a little on the nose. So I went and asked it about another thing that another one of my teams is working on. But I didn't turn on, I prompted it like an image generator.
Yeah.
But I didn't turn on the thing that allows it to generate images. So it just responded in text about what it would do to make this platform in the way that I described it. And it literally named a feature that we have come up with the exact name that we came up with for the feature, that is not a feature that is available on any site that I know of. I literally sat there with a shattered brain for a little while. It's are you kidding me? This is nuts. And I
can see why you're keeping this super secret right now.
Yeah, as you've seen on LTT
I'm
Store,
done with this game,
and as
I
you've
guess.
seen sometimes if you've heard the naming of things from my teams as well, this is not just an LTT Store thing. Sometimes our naming schemes for things are not necessarily the most creative. So it's not like
wood controller. What do we call it again?
Controller ornament, I think. So it's not the most creative name in the world. So it's not impossible that it could have come up with it, but it's still whoa. It came up with this feature idea despite it not being a thing that people do. And it's named the same way that we named it. Very interesting.
Yeah, I was reading Buddy, some guy, I forget his name, but released a book about how humans have no free will because we are basically just
hello, Greg.
A pot of chemicals.
Oh wait, can you hear me?
Keep in mind,
all that kind of stuff.
This is what we have for the next 3 months.
And you talking about
how
it is only 3 months.
We can be sort of predicted.
Yeah,
I guess, in this way.
I agree.
I don't know. It adds a little bit of.
My whole this is a crazy rabbit hole to go down, but my whole thing is, you need to actively influence your future actions, if that makes sense. You need to
Yeah.
influence your
Greg?
future actions now.
Like
so you
your
need to
future
Why the
chemistry.
fuck was it
You need
ringing
to
so
take the right
fucking
steps
weird
now,
tonight? What the
so that
hell?
you'll
I don't
do
know. Because I
automatically
had
the
my
right
shit on
things later.
deafen.
But you'll only
It's
take
like
those
when you-
steps now
when
if
you-
you are
What the
sufficiently
fuck?
motivated
When
to
you,
take those steps
man, when
now.
I called you, okay? Because when you
Yeah.
called me, I had my shit on deafen.
You gotta
Yeah,
be
we're-
nice
It was
to
ringing
future
like a
you.
weird
We're not
fucking
going to get into that
ringtone.
today.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think your
is it
like your
because you
past
were in a
actions are
game?
almost more impactful
Yeah, I
when you're in
guess.
the moment.
It's weird. Normally it just does
decision
like
making at times.
I don't know what. A normal
Anyways.
That's an
game sound.
interesting take. Thank you for sharing.
What are you
it.
playing?
moving on.
It's gonna take
I'm
me a
gonna
while.
get
to
on.
find-
Two more topics Dan asks
fuck!
for.
I didn't put sign in.
Twitter
Let's say
Yeah.
sign in.
will be
Okay.
charging new users
It'll take me a while to get
a
Deadrop
$1
downloaded.
per
Deadrop,
year
I mean.
subscription in New Zealand and the Philippines
See
in
if
what they
this
are calling
works.
the Not a Bot program.
Let's go.
Fuck.
According to Twitter, the subscription would bolster their already significant efforts to reduce spam, manipulation of our platform, and bot activity.
I wonder
How
how
did
that's
I
going
get
for
that
MMO
last time?
platforms.
Oh, I know.
These users
because-
will also need to verify their account with a phone number. This is a quote here. New users who opt
Try
out of
that.
subscribing will only be able to take read-only actions, such as viewing posts
But,
and watching
I'm
videos.
almost
It
ready.
is
I'm
unclear from the
extracting
announcement why the
files,
rollout
and
is
I'm
only
gonna
for these
run
two
this
specific
bitch
countries,
and download it.
but I am going to say something that sounds like it's going to be very unpopular and say this
machine.
seems like
Okay.
an effective,
I think that.
if
Nope, that wasn't it.
maybe
What the fuck?
even if it has the potential for unintended consequences idea.
Let's see. about
Extremesystems.org
Epic Games log.
is an old school overclocking extreme cooling forum.
The second I originally read this topic, however many days ago it came out, because I knew about this one happening, I immediately thought about Extreme Systems.
So Fugger, the site admin.
What a name.
Yeah. I don't know, whatever. Basically, old school legend in the extreme cooling and
Those
overclocking
credentials
scene.
didn't work.
So there's a gaming.
Just
There's a
couldn't keep
gaming
up with
place.
the amount of spam and crap on the
By
forum,
my
and
house
eventually, for all new signups,
That's having a
so it wasn't
Fortnite
for
Duos
existing
tournament
accounts.
tomorrow.
For all new
cash
signups,
prizes if you
implemented
get
a
top three, it's
$1. I think it might have
$15
even been
to
one
enter,
time.
Trying to
I
tell
don't
everyone
think that it
to
was a
do it.
subscription.
I mean,
Don't quote
I
me on
can't
that.
fucking
But
go.
implemented
'cause
a sign
I
up
could have
fee
maybe if I would have
and said that
known
it
ahead of time, but
immediately
Owen's trying to see if
and
somebody wants to go play
forever
duos with him.
eliminated spam
Because we
from the
watched
site.
this video of like who won the last
The only
time.
problem with that
like they
is
had
that
like
as
a
far
video
as I
of the
can
last
tell,
round.
basically none
and
of
he
you
was
know what
not
Extreme
that
Systems
good.
is because
I mean, I
it's
don't
pretty
think you
much
only
a
win like
ghost town over there.
$100.
They do still have a small community from what I can
It
tell.
says you
I
play from
haven't
2 to
signed
5,
on
you get up to
quite
10
some
rounds.
time. I almost never see anything linked there or anything like that. I
And
mean,
they
maybe-
said
yeah,
they
look
score
at
it like the
this.
same way Fortnite scores
Hey,
their.
they're
I don't know,
still
they're
kicking.
Tournament.
Extremesystems.org. Yeah, here it is.
Yeah.
You have to register before you can post. Click the register link. About registration is
Fuck.
a $1 to post on this forum.
So I don't know. It might be cool. It
Let's
might be
see,
dumb.
virtual and augmented
it's
reality.
worth a
Last
try.
posted August 24th, 2020.
Dude, I can't get in. Isn't that my name?
Okay,
Goombazar?
but here's something more recent from
Yeah,
a
should
couple
be.
weeks ago.
Okay, well,
Yeah. Okay, it's pretty slow.
let me go to Gmail.
I'm trying to think. What were some of the more active? Ooh. Okay.
Okay. Deadrop is installing.
How many? Just control F20.
I'm in the middle of a.
Yeah, you don't even
Okay.
need to install it. What the fuck? Oh, I know. Maybe
Yeah,
this is.
most
Okay.
most
Oh, really? I'm
subforums
in the
have been
middle of
posted
a-
in this year. Some of them
I
are
mean,
not
it's
visible
not
if you haven't
bad. The
signed
car
in.
driving is pretty cool,
So that's
but
something to watch out for. Like I think
there's a bunch of other
just
modes
chit-chat
on it, but
ones,
it's
but you
very
can just tell
similar
there's
to
things
how
that
the old
generally
movement
have not
was,
been
so
kind of looked at in a while. I don't think
still a little
anyone is looking for
sticky.
information about 8-bit motherboard support in the last 10 years, 13 years. To be clear, I don't know what path would have worked better for them. I loved that community. I
How
learned
can I
so
not
much
get
of
into-
what I know there. Super knowledgeable people. Really passionate community in its prime. Shout out Martin's Liquid Lab. But
Fuck me.
and I understand they had a problem.
Oh, I got it. It's because I'm an idiot and I was
with
putting.
spam and bots.
I was.
I mean, we
why
ran
was I
into a lot
putting
of the same
Epic
things
Games
on the LTT forum,
in?
and maybe it was just
I'm
kind of
literally.
it
Oh
was
my
too
god!
niche for
What
them
a
to have a large
dumbass!
enough
No
moderator
shit, I'm a,
team
dude, I'm a
to handle
dummy.
that stuff without
I was typing
closing
Epic
down,
Games
battening
the
down
whole
the
time,
hatches.
thinking that I was on
batting
Epic Games website.
something down the
when
hatches.
This was an Epic
I
Games thing.
just
what a douche canoe.
I think that Twitter is probably going to
Dude, can I
run
get
into a
some help?
similar
I mean, where were
situation
you
if they
guys?
roll
What the
something
fuck?
like this out more broadly.
I'm also watching the WAN
I
show,
doubt
just so you know.
that those particular countries are, and especially
I always warm up with
scammers and
Swift,
spammers
and
on
I
the platform.
fucking-
What I suspect is that they're
my
just
team
small
sucks.
markets where they can run this test and see if it's effective in any way for some
I have to
period
kill
of time.
everybody.
But I
There's
suspect
some people
we
that like
already
just
know what the
stand
conclusion
there
is,
with
and
the
that is
spike.
that this will be
Like I went in so
so
we could go in.
damaging to overall user engagement that any upside, which would be a reduction in bots, for real, I think they would see a significant reduction in bots. Any upside would be outweighed by the loss of momentum on their platform that keeps Twitter still relevant after all this time. Like I go on it far less than I used to, but there are certain things that Twitter is better at than anything else. Like the Sniper Wolf controversy that happened over the last week. Have you heard about this?
Vaguely, yeah. She docked someone or something?
Yeah, she literally went to
Listen to this shit. The
Jack
other night,
Jones's
I was down
house and
12 to
posted a video
5.
in front of it.
We came back, made it 12-12. I had like 17 kills, and then we lost in overtime.
For just being a
lost a
reaction
bunch of
streamer, which has
points,
become
even though we
good
beat
timing,
that.
because I'm coming in.
But
Unless you don't want to play
almost-
this
Since the
anymore.
WAN show,
no,
we
I'm
talked
almost done.
about
No, that was
launching a
a couple
React
days ago. I'm almost done with this.
Like
Swift
Dark
play.
Viper was already
kind of interesting.
Dark Viper was already talking about it before that, but I feel like
I just,
a lot of momentum has picked up.
I didn't get on right
in
away because
that
I've
time, which is
been negotiating with my.
I am not
soon
saying
to be
that
well,
it's
my
because
four.
of us.
I guess I could call them 14.
I'm
They
just
turned
saying
14
that
on Sunday.
The timing
Damn.
is very interesting. By the way, I found
know,
a
right?
fatal flaw in this product. I managed
got-
to rip.
Cameron and I are
through
negotiating
the
his
already,
wrestling
so we probably
time.
have to embed some kind of
What do you mean, like
reinforced,
when he doesn't have to
material
go?
in the loot part of it? Which
He
is
just
where
doesn't really want to do club.
shooting the molds. See, this is
And
how every product we develop ends up taking a
but
year or two.
he's gonna do it for the next
Which is
month
good,
until
because it's
school
better for me
starts,
to
and
break
then
it
we'll
than for you to
go
break it.
from
Yeah.
there.
That's fair enough.
It just means everything takes
Well, he
forever.
basically wants to quit wrestling.
Try not to break the table again.
Well, he wants to do school wrestling.
So anyway, yeah, I feel like I talked a lot.
And that's
But
it.
he doesn't want to do, yeah.
Any thoughts?
Which is, I mean, it's sort of understandable, but
Oh
it's
my
also
God.
like, I
Sebastian
personally think some of the reason why he likes
in
school is
full
because he's
chat.
good, and you're good because you go to
one of
club.
our people who works in the engineering department. I don't know if he's technically an engineer because that's a protected term in Canada, and if you like.
But I
use it
mean, the
wrong,
school season
engineers
starts
get
in
mad.
December, so it's just like a month
he
of
might
club
be an
that
engineer. Doesn't matter.
I'm making
does
him do
engineering
it.
things. He says that prototype is full
And
of
for that,
skills
he gets new shoes.
and made in 30 minutes.
Some new headgear. But, well, he needs new shoes anyway.
I get it.
His shoes are too small.
Is a strong
He doesn't necessarily need new headgear, but like the headgear he has is like
particular
maroon.
match.
It like
How
doesn't.
long
It
is it
doesn't.
gonna
It's
take,
not
do
any
you
of his
think,
team colors
for
at
one
all.
of
It's just
these
like
to
headgear
wear
that we
out to
had
the
that I
point where
had
bits
from
are
my
gonna fall
brother.
out of them?
Yep.
So he's gonna
Honest
get. He just
answers
wants.
You should look on eBay or.
He just
and
wants
doesn't
white. He
have
just wants
it.
white fucking.
Yeah.
When it passes QC.
Just like the white
Yeah.
Cliff Keen headgear.
In the meantime,
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
you mean like yeah, definitely go on
I
fucking
don't care
eBay for
about
that because
anything
you
that
can
happens
find
on
those
Twitter.
things on there.
Yeah.
Like
For
especially
shoes,
if he
he
doesn't
does
care
find
about
it all
if they're not if they're
hilarious.
used. For,
I found it
for
hilarious
sure.
when they changed
You
their
can
name
find
to
new
X.
shit on there too.
I find this
He
hilarious.
does want Rudish,
If this
these
kills
white
it, I'll
Rudish
find
shoes too.
that
But he had
hilarious.
white Rudish shoes.
If
They're
this
just too
makes it
small, and so now
blue
he's getting
activity,
another
I'll
white pair of
find
Rudish
that
that are the
hilarious.
same, just a little bit
everything
different.
that happens.
He had the
I
ones
think
that were
it's
like
funny at this
Same
point.
pattern,
Never
like
some-
the
they're like-
swirly ones
they're
on
like-
the bottom.
I am happy.
Yeah, but he
that I
got
feel
different ones.
this
Like
way,
they're
because
exactly
I
the
think
same,
it
but the
is
bottom was just like
just so
normal.
much
They're
better.
like they're just white and black instead of like.
I don't know.
with
I
the-
think it's funny. They're gonna.
They basically
start
look the
charging
same.
people
They
to
just
use
don't
the
have any
site that people
colors.
hate the
They're
most.
just- the color is black instead
That's-
of like the
That's hilarious.
cereal looking bottom.
Yeah.
I think it's.
I don't think it's gonna work.
I think it's wild how Mark Zuckerberg.
Even though I don't think
has,
I
in
thought the
my
bottom got worn
opinion,
out too
been
fast
probably
on those.
the biggest
But
beneficiary of Twitter turning into even more of a flaming dumpster fire. And I'm not even
but
talking.
what I
about
didn't realize
threads.
is the
I'm
motherfucker
just
is
talking
goddamn
about
Bigfoot. He's
how-
already wearing a size 10
how
shoe.
Broadly hated he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I wear
how
a
it
fucking. I don't
seems
even.
I
to-
wear a ton occasionally.
It seems to be
I wear
turning
a ton.
around.
Yeah, the guy who said when people shared their information with him
But
through making
he had
Facebook
he's
accounts,
got
he
these
called them
eight.
effing
He's
idiots.
busting out of his
People
8.5
like that
wrestling
guy.
shoes. So
Well, it's all
really
relative.
interesting.
Well, wrestling
It's all
shoes
relative.
also
Yeah.
might be a
You
little
don't
bit
have to be a good
smaller.
billionaire.
There's
You
yeah,
just
they
have to
just
not be the
sometimes
worst
it sort of
one.
depends
Yeah.
on the brand.
There's
Like, 'cause
only
I got
enough
own some
attention
Nikes, and
and
they're
focus to go
a lot.
around.
They're like a half size
much.
bigger than
Very
what you
interesting.
normally wear.
But
so.
yeah, I don't think this is going to do anything. I think you don't need to look any.
I don't know.
further
Like the
past,
first, you know, they
bots
just want
and
cool
MMOs
stuff.
to
Now
see
it's like
why. These bots
now
are
it's like
buying
they kind of
accounts
just want like
and
their
paying
team colors.
active
'cause
significantly more subscription
their junior high
dollars
colors
than
are the same as what the high school.
If there is a form of
like,
monetization to be had, the bots will go
That's
for
like
it.
get what
There
actually is
state-funded
functional
money
and
behind bots.
matches what my
They
fucking
do
team
not
is.
care about $1 subscriptions.
Speaking
Doesn't
of
matter.
which, okay, this is something that I asked for to be in
Cameron
the
wants
doc
some
this
swag too.
week.
He's like, I want a leg sleeve. I'm
Did
like,
it not
oh
end
my
up in
god.
I have one. I have two of
Did they
those,
not
but they
put on
actually
my
got
thing?
built. They're more knee pads. They got built-in knee pads.
Yeah, they have knee pad
Dang it.
ones now too.
Yeah, I got ones with
He
like.
just
got,
he
like-
doesn't even want the
Yeah,
pad. He
it's
just
not
wants to
gonna
look cool.
change.
I just don't. I mean, it doesn't
It might
look
change
cool.
some things.
At that
I
point, you might as well just wear the
hilariously
fucking
enough,
tights. That,
I suspect
like,
it might get rid of the
fucking,
really bad.
He actually
bots.
used to do that when he was little. He would just wear tights
It's gonna
under his
keep
singlet.
the, like, really good
Instead of
bots,
knee,
which might actually
because he didn't.
increase the
He wanted knee pads, but
effectiveness
didn't
of
really
the
like
good
knee
bots.
pads.
Because if people are
If you're in
more
what's
trusting
your
of
Nobody
the platform
like
because they
nobody
believe
fucking
there are
wears
less
knee pads
bots,
anymore. I swear to God,
or
like
no
nobody.
bots,
They either
they'll
wear a
believe the
leg
good bots
sleeve
win.
that has the knee
So, I
pad,
don't know.
or
Okay.
nothing.
Speaking of bots, I had
Yeah,
a really
well,
interesting
but,
experience.
you know.
need them.
Sorry, I'm changing the topic.
I
here
said,
a little
I said it's less about being
I
cool.
was-
That's what my
I
brother said. My
was,
brother was like, shit, when I
for
was in college, I had to wear like
some
2 knee pads
reason,
on one
trying to
knee
find
because I just like
information
it like held my
on
knee together.
Yeah, that's kind of it.
Huawei
And
Mate
then also it
60
gives you
with
that
their-
little
the
bit of
new
like,
Kirin
I'm a
9000F
fucking hairy
processor.
bastard, so
this is
sometimes
that
the
all
knee
the
hair is
all the
fucking
time
catch, you
chip
know?
that allowed
So
Huawei
it's
to
like, that
launch
gives
a,
you that little ability to like hit and slide and
flagship
then
tier,
pound,
or
you know,
at least
but you're not staying on your
premium-ish
knees. You're not like, you
tier,
shouldn't be on your knees, but like,
smartphone.
you hit the slide and you bounce up and you
it's,
fucking go.
Apparently,
Gives you that little bit of
according
cushioning
to
for
some
so you can
experts,
absorb some of
according
those
to
hits a
Hot
little bit
Hardware,
easier too.
14 nanometer grade
Alright, hang on
in
one
terms of the
second.
technology, even though they are claiming that it's a 7 nanometer node.
But yeah, I
it
mean,
seems
wrestling's coming
more in
quick. We
line
need
in
to
terms
get
of
all the gear
performance
ready. We
with,
got
14
like school practice.
ish.
I mean, club practice
or
has been
maybe
going on.
not.
I
Maybe
would have
it's
made him
just
go
kind
earlier,
of,
but Owen had a broken
kind of
thumb, so I was just like, whatever. Cameron can
not
keep
as
waiting
good,
if he doesn't want to do it.
um,
But Owen should be cleared to
7 nanometer
wrestle
design. I don't know.
by
Doesn't matter.
November.
The
So.
point is, I was reading about it.
Then they'll do some
and
club
I
for about a
wanted to
month.
see,
Then
okay,
school
what do people
starts,
think,
and then during school,
is kind of, you know,
we
what's
sort
going
of
on?
still
What
do
do
club,
people
but
on
just kind
Hot
of
Hardware
like
think?
part time or
And
like just maybe on
this
Sundays if there's no
was
meet or
one of
something.
the
Match
most
found.
brazen, blatant
It's just that school, middle
examples I think I
school
had ever seen
wrestling is like
of
so
bot
fucking.
activity,
The school
just-
practices are very.
Just obvious bot activity.
Just very beginner
outside
pussy
of a
shit
major
that, like, my
site
kids are
like
way,
Twitter.
like I mean
And
I
was
get it, like
really
you gotta do it, but my kids are
eye-opening
just way
in
past that. They
terms
don't get
of
that much out of it.
how
I mean, well,
But like I
Chinese
said, we can always learn, and you can always drill hard, and you
yeah,
can
well,
always
I have no.
machine
That's why I don't have any
works,
characters. So I
and
was like,
how
why the
can
fuck?
always
broadly
refresh
it
your
is
fucking
trying to
time.
influence opinions.
Yep, and also if
outside
you
of
just find the best
obvious
person to
targets, I
practice
guess.
with,
Because I
Well, that's
don't,
how it works.
I
It's
don't
like the 4 kids that
generally
do club
delve
basically just
into
work
the
with each other.
What's up,
comment section.
gamers? Is anybody on the? Oh, that was so cringe.
But like,
Wow, what's up,
gamers?
That was so bad, bro. I was gonna
Is
do
there
some
any
bit,
phone
but it,
that
yeah,
can
that
make
was terrible.
satellite call? No.
I'm putting
Is
you on
US
mute
afraid
immediately.
to Huawei development? Yes.
No, that's understandable.
Is not believable. 28 thumbs up. Life as Josh. HotHardware.com is not a scientific journal. None of their results should be considered true. They do not post their methods or variables for testing, nor do they have the resulting values peer-reviewed. HotHardware.com is an entertainment publisher. They make money like any other website through ads. True. Performance is not just numbers. It is about functionalities. If you need to crunch number, there are more supercomputer on the market. This is incredible. Because as far as I can tell, these are not bots. These appear to be human written comments based on talking points.
No, but actually, I have some
interacting with
freedom
each
now
other.
with my house arrest. I can go to 2 4-hour things
I mean,
a month
this is a
and 1
thing. We know
2-hour.
that's a thing for sure.
And that doesn't include travel
I
time,
don't
so
know
it's
if
a
they
little
call
bit
it
of
the whatever
freedom.
farms.
But how far can you go?
Sorry?
There's pictures
I
of
mean,
them. They're just like
you can really.
yeah,
I mean,
like
you can't. I
content
can't. I don't think
farms,
I can leave the
The
state.
table above clearly has an agenda
go,
to
like,
disrepute
some
Huawei
places.
Mate 60.
But
It
I mean,
should be viewed
how
with
much leaving the
suspicion.
state's stupid anyway, because it basically doesn't count travel time.
This
but,
seems to be
you
an
know, you're
actual
not going to drive
person
somewhere for
getting
4 hours and
downloaded by
drive
bots.
back necessarily.
Anyway, it was.
At least I can
this
do some
article
shit
just
like.
stood
We'll
out
try-
to
oh,
me because
well, I guess the wrestling tournament would
almost
be longer
the
than that, too.
entire
Well, like I figured, like
comment
for wrestling
section
tournaments, like
is just
even if I can
Chinese
only go
bots
for 4 hours, it's still a
interacting with
decent
each
amount of
other
time.
Well, Or you just show up in the finals.
Or sorry, yeah.
Yeah,
Like
just show up
bitches,
with-
I bet I
From what I
expect
can
more
tell,
out of you.
more
man.
Yeah.
likely
It's weird though, like
people
the last two tournaments that we would have been in, if Owen wasn't hurt, they were like canceled because like not enough people signed up.
Of English, for example, in terms of their
it's like people keep signing up for like the team duel stuff, but all the individual stuff no one's doing. But like,
I really don't think it's.
I mean, people forget like,
I think it's actually
it's still football season or whatever other fall sport you might do, and some people just
creating this wave of spam.
Like they might practice year round, but they might not want to compete year round.
It's not even trashing on it. Like if you look at the article itself, this is what's really kind of mind blowing to me.
Some of these kids just never
if you look at the article itself, it's pretty objective. Here's what it is. It has.
I think I think like they'll take their break like now like in the fall like take a little break from competing so that they're like fresh when the actual season starts.
But they are calling out.
They've been competing all summer. It's
while
like,
we talked a lot about
if you just go all summer, all fall, all winter, it's fucking.
For machine learning,
it could be a lot.
The GPU doesn't do particularly well.
But my kids are all set up now. They got a full fucking. They got some weights. They got a bar. They got a weight bench rack, a squat rack
at their house.
At their house, yeah.
That's what I need for my garage.
And they have a wrestling mat. So I'm like, dude, you guys have everything you need to.
Positive even.
Article talking about the future.
Do shit on your own too.
But somehow this ended up on the hit list.
They'll lift. They like lifting. Like they'll both lift, but they barely use their wrestling.
Yeah.
Put on the fucking music. Go fucking to town.
And like, okay, I just want to be.
I mean,
I just want to make.
They usually work out when they're here at my house.
If they were smart, they'd be getting high and Joe in there. Just fucking turn on the tunes and zone out. Fucking go nuts.
Cameron's asking me he wants to take creatine. I'm like, dude, just work out.
Poorly written comment, but it's probably not.
Yeah, I mean, you're so young that you should be able to fucking stress yourself regardless without.
Right, and you should be able to get just as much out of your body by just working out and eating right.
No mention of satellite in the article. That distinguishes Huawei from the rest.
Yeah, I never took fucking anything.
Anyway.
I don't take no fucking supplements.
This is
Opponents what's up with the satellite? So satellite calls?
Yeah,
nobody
down A. Apparently. Look.
I had the spike and nobody went with me.
We are now investigating the satellite calling functionality of the Kyron 9000S.
I can't believe I just got that.
My apartment place has like a
but
gym.
Now you're learning about it, and you are broadcasting it to.
But it doesn't have. It just says like.
Yeah, Greg.
Dumbbells. I'm already dead. I died with the spike.
Doesn't have a viewer count.
Got him.
I tried to go in with the spike to A, but I was allowing the fucking gecko.
Every time I bring this up, he's like, "Do you want it?" And I'm like, "How long will it take? How much will it cost?"
Last player standing.
And I'm like, "Okay, forget it."
Gecko sent his little fucking.
Gecko's hard left. Gecko's hard left.
Also, won't be accurate because.
30 seconds left. One enemy remaining.
Okay, what else do you want to talk about?
Spike is down there. No one's there.
Sponsors, right?
I got the spike.
Sponsors. The sponsor.
Last seen mid. Last time I saw him, that was a long time ago.
Tableballs.com.
You got 14 seconds. You better plant.
Nope.
Oh, too late.
Yeah, I'm just gonna play. I was gonna rotate.
10 seconds left.
That's not a rotate. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Oh, you got it. Let's go, Larry.
How the fuck did I do that?
I'd hate to think of what you would find on that site. Don't go there.
If someone made that like an actual curated site for buying ornamental table balls, that would be peak.
Well, it ain't $1 million business idea, but it's maybe $1,000 business idea.
Oh wow!
And I wasn't even trying.
Red beans, Larry.
Let's maybe do sponsor spots. The show is brought to you today by
GoDaddy. That's gonna be my best play of the entire game.
You can't go to space yet, but guess what? You can get a ring that's been there from Thorum, our sponsor. Thorum handcrafts rings from meteorites, whiskey barrels, dinosaur bones, World War II rifle stocks, and more. They offer paper ring sizers on their site, so you can secretly get your partner sized without a problem. Every ring ships within 1 business day and comes with a free Thorum silicone activity band and a beautiful wooden ring box. And if you ever find yourself needing more time, Thorum just launched the Do you find you need more time on your hands? Is this a Dennis pun? Well, Thorum just launched their slip-on handcrafted watches, so you don't miss out on any good times. Good gravy, Dennis. Like the rings, the watches are made with materials like 4 billion-year-old meteorite, And
I'm so bad, bro.
they're automatic watches, no batteries. With over 10 years of experience and over 5,000 happy customers.
Oh my god, I don't know what I'm doing, Greg. I'm an
Or
idiot.
have a good time. So go check out the link in the description below and get 20% off today with code.
Holy shit.
All 3 of them came at me. Is your busy schedule making you cut corners in your diet and miss out on healthy nutrition?
Last player standing.
AG1, our sponsor. AG1 is a convenient supplemental drink to help fill in some of those nutritional bad spots. Blood spots?
Nice try.
This says blood spots. I'm sure that's it's loaded with 75 different vitamins and antioxidants, and the ingredients are sourced from whole foods without artificial flavors or sweeteners.
I'm sorry, I didn't know what the plan was.
You may be vegan, paleo, or on a keto diet. It can be great by itself, or you can blend it into a quick breakfast smoothie.
Don't hit C or...
A few of our team members also use AG1, including Luke, who wanted to make sure he wasn't missing out on certain vitamins after switching his diet. If you're looking for a simple investment for your health, try AG1. And you can get 5 free AG1 travel packs and a free 1-year supply of vitamin D with your first purchase. So just go to drinkag1.com/WAN show. That's drinkag1.com/WAN show to check it out.
I'm trash. 110 factor.
The show is also brought to you by Seasonic. These are much shorter.
God damn it! How the fuck did they get through there?
You already know who they are. Just buy a power supply.
Sky, you can move your mouth, bro.
A long-time partner for us here at LG for good reason. They make some great power supplies like the Focus GX.
Last player standing.
Modular and uses a hybrid fan so you have less noise without worrying about increased temperatures.
1 enemy remaining.
The GX line is 80+ gold rated, so you know your system is running efficiently. Seasonic, they're not trying to sell you a power supply with RGB or gaudy color options. They just want to make something you can count on, and that shows in their 10-year warranty and customer support. So keep them in mind for your next build at seasonic.com or at the link below.
My ultimate is ready.
Merch messages. Oh, sure, yeah. Hit me, Dan.
Okay, let's see. Yo, LLD. I work in the Air Force as a computer scientist, and there has been a topic that worries me. I think
Am I
Luke
helping, Dan?
Hold on. There we go. Yo, LLD, I work in the Air Force as a computer scientist, and there has been a topic that worries me. What are your thoughts on the use of AI in deadly war machines, i.e. targeting and or firing?
Oh yeah, terrifying.
Really bad.
Oh yeah.
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 That wall messed him up so bad he didn't know what to do.
Uh-oh.
Now, question for you.
I did. I thought he was coming. I thought I heard him coming this way.
Clutch.
Yeah, it seemed like he was going to try to go all around.
It's what I trained for.
I think he just said, fuck it, I can't do
What are the
anything.
odds of an AI?
He should have gone up and dropped in.
When you turn it on, you turn it on.
Topics we
That was like the most basic Sage move of all.
should not go deeply into.
Wall off an entrance.
But
Okay, and then
Valid.
not entirely wrong.
this pen will not fucking go, bro.
Shake hands.
I'm about to lose my mind.
There you go.
From the store?
No, I've had it. It was working. I fucking just did this thing where like these pens were kind of having trouble. I had to like hit them with the lighter and then give them a minute, and they would start working. So I took the fucking little like the metal magnet part and put it in. Put it in
defense.
alcohol.
Defense.
Yeah.
Not the kind of defense
clean
where it's
it?
like the best defense is a good offense defense.
Please, LMG, I'm begging you for any information you can give me on the precision screwdriver. Any ETA, possibly.
I think we are hoping to
Brandon's over there,
first half of next year.
Spike down.
Oh, I had the
B.
spike.
I know
I think there are some.
So like one of them works every time now.
We would have liked to have that we're still kind of torn on. So if we were
And one of them, the little
for
pin
some
in the
functions that might delay
and the
it.
fucking
That'll
cartridge popped
pretty much
out
come down to
with the
whether
O-ring.
or not
It's
we
actually coming up
decide to
74
launch
on.
But I put it back
alongside
together.
bits.
But it's still
Again, to
isn't
reiterate,
working.
our goal is not to go up against
like,
everyone
huh.
else who sells a precision screwdriver kit. I think ours is going to be not cheap, but it will have some functionality that I think
They're
is
in
going
A,
to
Spike is down B.
set it apart.
30 seconds left.
People are looking for something.
1 enemy
And
remaining.
Our intention is to make the driver available by itself, so you could just alter your foam a little bit in your existing kit. Continue to use your
last player standing.
Shit, you were right.
Chuck our driver in as a more premium, or even just an extra. As an extra driver.
10 seconds left.
What I suspect is that we should have no problem.
Oh, nice try.
To have something to, have under the Christmas tree. That's not happening.
Stand tall. We are Valorant.
What
we
technology
are
would you like to see in motorcycle helmets or bikes themselves? I'd like to see better heads-up displays in visors.
I mean, yeah, that's the most obvious one to me. I think, on the subject of things that AI could potentially be really good at, I don't necessarily need my vehicle to operate itself for me, but if it could provide helpful advice, particularly with respect to defensive driving, I think that that's something that
We might try B this game.
we could all benefit
Or actually,
from.
I'm gonna go through
Everyone
here.
was driving more defensively. If you're not
C.
familiar with the term, defensive driving refers to a driving technique that minimizes the
Cypher.
risk
Spike
of,
down mid.
of a collision or a mishap by taking proactive steps to prevent them. So rather than reacting to something bad that happens, trying to keep yourself perpetually in a position where it would be more difficult for something bad to happen. It's not always possible, but an example of a defensive driving technique that I use on my motorcycle is that I will almost always avoid being next to a car.
All right,
if I can not be next to a car, especially at speed, and at
Here,
speed,
your duty is not
the time
over.
when it is
He's up there.
I didn't down the highway at 60 miles an hour.
There's two up there. There's two up there, Greg.
So I will make sure if I'm passing someone,
two in garden,
be next to them.
One going
I'm
back
going
door.
I'm going to go as far around them in my lane.
Last player
Fuck
standing.
me.
The space beside them in their
How did I
lane,
miss that?
plus the space that would be beside a car in my lane, plus the width of a car.
Swung too hard to the left because he
All
like
that
came out
buffer, if
fast
they
and
decide
I
to
swung too
suddenly
far to
change
the left.
lanes
I
because they
got
don't
that.
see
No more meddling.
They shouldn't hit me in time. I need to...
Removed.
Okay, this might
Wow,
Bro,
this
tap
sucked.
Pull that shit off of you with F. Use F, you can pull that shit off of you.
So I will...
Too late now.
no.
Don't do that now.
Let me do one thing at a time.
And then I will put myself in a position where
What does
there's
he say?
absolutely nobody next to me.
Let me do
on
one thing
either
at a
side.
No, are you good?
Okay, I'm sorry.
There's
You
a
should have done
ton
it like
of
12
examples
minutes
of that,
before
and I
that.
think that even people who want
No, I know, but Cypher's dead.
Guys, we're all
I
good.
know
Yeah, but you're
There's
getting
not-
that tag is on you and it shows your
I think
position
that
every time it goes.
having
Boom,
real-time
it's showing
He
that.
doesn't when Cypher's
how
dead.
people could drive more
Yes,
defensively
it
would be
does.
enormously
You think it's not going to
beneficial.
show
Does
you?
not.
Actually,
You think it's not going to show your position to the other
yeah, why
players?
didn't I ever?
It does not when Cypher's dead.
Then why would you
Leave
have to
me
pull it
alone.
off of you?
Because you're on my ass.
Great to trying to build
Oh my God.
No,
that's
but
easy.
why would you have to? Why would it
If
still
you
be
build
attached to you and going off if you think that they couldn't see
advised
that?
you on how to better drive your car, because
Oh, it doesn't work like that.
Away.
Oh,
It does
oh,
work
try-
like that.
I
Doesn't matter,
played
doesn't matter,
Cypher.
doesn't matter.
Have the hardware, like all the
It
cameras
does
and
work
onboard
like that.
processing.
If you have that
Might
attached to you, it doesn't matter if you
someday
kill
have
him.
them capable of fully autonomous driving. No
Oh
use of
yeah!
engine.
It's not like he's the only one who sees
We're
it.
years away from them actually.
I'm
needing
so
no
dumb,
use of
bro.
intervention.
Phoenix
It'd be
B.
super cool
Phoenix,
to
help me.
do.
Phoenix, help me. Phoenix, help me.
Yeah, Rancho Bingo
What the
Soundtrack
fuck?
says, what about a blind spot that tells you if you're in someone else's
What?
Where from?
What the
Last
fuck?
player
Where
standing.
from?
I have no
Down
idea.
A.
Peace.
Systems
I
like
think it's
Okay, is
behind
it just
you.
me or does Gecko look like Frank Ocean with green hair?
Dude.
there's a high speed.
That's just me, right?
Approaching from behind.
Yeah.
And you're on a bike.
I don't know
It'd
what
be
the
nice
fuck
to
is
know.
Prepare
that.
yourself.
Or I
fight
noticed
once
that the car
again.
in front of you is
Gecko
swerving
kinda looks
all
like
over
Frank
the
Ocean
ledge.
when he had green hair. I'm
The
not crazy.
operator may be impaired in some way.
Can you give them a little bit of space?
Yeah.
That's a big one. I
Yep.
look for that all the time. There's literally on my way to
Bro,
work
they were
today,
saying FF.
there's
Like,
a big
is this what we are? Like, we're FF kind of team? What the
No, we're
fuck?
fine. We're
listen
fine.
to
We're
the
fine.
right,
It's
listen
only
to the
4
right,
turns.
listen to the right. Tire goes off the
Keep
road
up.
and they go.
I don't know, are you
"Whoa,"
down
get back
there,
in their lane.
mister?
And
Go ahead,
they
man.
did that
Let me do one
over
thing at a
and
time.
over
I
and
can't
over again.
chew
just
gum and
sat
fucking walk.
way back, 'cause I
Rip
was
me
like,
off.
"I'm
I've got
just
your
not gonna mess with
trail.
this." It feels like there's a pretty high chance you're gonna
We're
crash.
split
You
up
don't
too
wanna
much
be
when we
right
have
next
these
to each
fights.
other.
That's the problem.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've got it. I'm
There's
following.
no cipher wire here.
Oh, more topics. Cool. Yeah, let's do topics. What do you want to talk about, Luke?
66 cipher.
Spike down C.
a very bad King Kong game.
Yeah, what the heck?
Reloading.
Skull Island Rise of Kong launched this
I'm so dumb. I am so stupid.
Going right, you got
Skull Island's land.
One more to your right.
Ah, fuck. Came at him too hard. God damn it.
Movie tie-in.
Hey, nice try, nice try.
Jackson's King Kong, as well as Gollum.
I whipped around too fast and right in my fucking face.
In one widely circulated cutscene, the enemy model is briefly replaced with a static shape.
Okay, hold on. You have to watch this.
I need to see this.
You have to watch
Let's
this.
go together.
I got it.
Okay.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Where do you guys want to go?
Let's go ahead. If that's cool, obviously.
Yep, let's do it. I'm good with that.
Trust in my healing.
Alright, I'm gonna sacrifice myself.
This actually looks like it's from 15 years ago.
Don't sacrifice yourself, you idiot.
Enemy spotted A.
You got it, Greg, or you need me to help?
I got her.
I used my own heal already.
I know.
Oh, you're fine.
I know. Aren't they not coming out of where the ground?
I'll heal with my fireball.
Like, if you look at the height of...
My ultimate is not ready.
I think he's smashing the air.
Someone's A.
Anyways.
Can't use this yet.
I'm retarded. I'm so good. I don't think I've done nothing for like 3 rounds.
Shoot above it.
Over a short
I got 80 on him.
An early cutscene interrupts a playable character
Omen up top.
causing an impact sound
Sorry, Cypher up.
to frantically repeat over and over again. Wow. The publisher.
One enemy remains.
Oh my gosh.
My ultimate.
Watch out. Here comes Cypher. Yeah, Scrappy.
You were a
You can't make that up.
I am a mountain.
That's like EA. I'm sure I've told you this before, but EA's mobile game company. It's called Capital Games.
Just me? Okay.
Did you guys know that?
Reloading.
That's actually.
We're going. See? Go.
Like, whoever came up with that, and
Going
then the board was just like, oh, yeah. Like,
I got my 6 and 8 and 7 are different than what I have on my normal
so
account.
amazingly on
I'm gonna run around my
beautiful. Oh, wow. Anyways,
Okay, those are my eyes. I don't need my eyes to play this game.
Terrible video game tie-ins.
Let's go, I'm gonna try to get on and plan.
Cypher's in the back right corner.
Not understanding.
Did you die?
Gamers are not.
No,
I put a wall up there.
I know exactly.
How does something like this go from discussion?
Last player.
Oh my
Shit.
4-8.
God
There's
damn
no
it.
fucking.
I don't even know where
How did everyone just get done? There was 3 in the back. How did one person?
I don't understand
this. I saw this very
I don't
short.
understand where I was
There's 5 of them coming in.
But I thought people were just
could
mad
not
because like the
see
graphics
where I
weren't
got shot
great.
from.
And they're really not.
Well, yeah, but I just saw a still screenshot of.
I
the King
made
Kong
my
version, and I was
promotion
like,
yesterday in my
yeah,
soccer league, Greg.
But like,
Oh yeah?
I don't really care that much.
There you go.
Like, I'm
And it
back.
could just be
I switched to
stylized that
France
way
and I finally
the
just
gameplay's
fucking.
good, but
I scored an own goal to open, like, probably 35 minutes in. I passed the ball back to my goaltender, and he bumbled it, and it went into the net. I was like, "What?" It was a rolling ball on the ground.
Banger when it's called Monkey.
It was the most ridiculous shit I've ever. And I was almost out the floor, and I was like, "I'm not doing it." And then I came back, and somehow, like probably 2 minutes later, I put one in. Dimbali did some stops. The guy fucking raped him, and he still kept the ball and then kicked it right through the fucking goaltender. Did like he was about to get megged, and then I picked the corner instead on the ground, and it was fucking amazing. And then it was 1-1, and then I just wrote it out. Fucking, oh, I can't see shit. I've got a Google on my face.
anti-lag ban update.
It's
over. Widespread cases of players in multiple video games getting banned due to AMD's feature Anti-Lag Plus, triggering their anti-cheat systems by devouring. Dyslexia is really fun. Engine.dll.
Your duty is not over.
AMD moved through its latest Radeon driver, promising.
Where are we going? You want to go A? You want to go B? C? Rotate back.
Enemy spotted mid. Enemy spotted mid.
What's more surprising?
Rotate back to C.
What's more surprising? That AMD didn't see this problem coming, or that the massive
Can't use
rat's
this yet.
nest of
I get 11 seconds to let you
interactive
Greg.
drivers and
Someone's
software
coming,
programs
coming.
necessary to run modern games online works.
One enemy remaining.
Second one.
4 seconds I can heal you, Greg. Hold on.
Is stunning how it
2, 1.
tends to function.
Healing.
Thank you.
Not just tech, but even just like shipping.
Cypher just hit me with a dart.
It's amazing that you can
30
just
seconds
something
left.
and it arrives
Yep.
at some point.
that's actually nuts. Like, I don't know. The fact that it's as reliable as it is I don't know. Kind of blows my mind sometimes.
Yeah, I feel like people really do take these kinds of things.
Oh, you got that there with me! Okay, for
Someone
God's
posted
sake!
on
Can only
the
be
Secret
one
Shop
hero.
video that was basically like.
I mean, someone had to. I was like, there's no way he's not getting teed by someone right there. Because if I was looking at it from one way, you got to be coming up the ramp or something.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he didn't start shooting at you guys when he looked at it, when you guys were just late to the party. So.
Like, he like went up the step back way. I was looking the other way.
As long as we got the win. Now this guy stole the fucking spike from me. He's now speaking these.
Free shipping.
How'd that work out for us?
Who do you think?
Well, I played a whole season with, I guess, Barcelona, I think.
What about
and
all
then
the other touch points?
I fucking didn't win the championship, didn't get relegated, didn't get promoted.
A lot of Europeans.
This was basically just like 500 the whole time. So then I went.
Not everywhere has everybody.
So I switched to. I started Real Madrid and I
densely
tied
packed in together, like in Europe.
You got the spike, bro.
Gas. Have you been to a gas station? And noticed that it's.
This guy was A long for
Good attempt.
Guess what? When it goes on in a jet gas is even more expensive.
Spike down mid.
I just don't even know what to say to stuff like that.
I like that.
Jet gas.
Not fuel, just jet gas.
Jet gas.
Yeah. You need some jet gas?
Got some right here.
Sounds like a Fallout drug. I understand.
Cypher removed.
But jet gas sounds like a new one.
Like a worse one. Like the one.
You gonna get the spike or what's going on here?
I'll get it.
Oh, I guess it's just you and me. Yeah, I don't know. You're gonna go kill if you go to that.
Last player standing.
I couldn't. It's I suck.
No,
Gecko was hiding in the corner.
30 seconds left.
News article every once in a while. Repair techs found snooping personal photos. CBC marketplace to various
God damn it! I got blinded.
That was the whole goober was on my face again.
Large chains. After installing monitoring
Last
software
round in the half.
Technicians
We cannot
for
keep our
at
goods
least
after this.
9
Spend
of
all.
those stores access private data unrelated to the.
Do we just like collectively own
photos
spam
and
or?
social media apps? At least one
What'd you
not
say?
only viewed the photos but copied.
Did we all just collectively own spam?
The expose.
Oh, what?
Odin.
Too late. I already
Is it supposed to have 2 E's?
No, I don't need that. It's only 4 to
The
7.
expose
We
was
get 5
a
right here.
follow-up to a study published earlier
We're
this
good.
year that found that many
Sometimes
electronic
it's 4 to 8,
service
we'll still come
providers
back.
lack privacy.
Oh, whoa! That don't.
Spike
Snipe
down
down
A.
Snipe down there. Don't use.
Enemy spotted A.
Where are you supposed to go?
She's just on that spike. Yeah, there you go. That's the purpose of it, Greg. Now get it. Yep, go now. Yep, good job. That's exactly how you do that. Boom. Then he's out of there with the knife. That's a good play. Now get ready to fight
these days. As far as my understanding goes, I haven't worked there since they did this system.
Gecko A sewer. He just ulted, but.
As far as my
I've got your
understanding goes, a
trail.
significant amount of the work is promoted out.
What are you shooting at?
I don't know why I did that.
So you have no way.
To your right. To your right. You're gonna get trapped.
Yeah,
Okay.
all bets are off.
I know exactly where you
And surveillance footage. Maybe they have surveillance.
You can
footage
shoot
of the
that out,
monitors
you know, like
that
the two little
the
dots.
terrorists are accessing. That's not as good as someone's willingness to. Have you ever actually?
Crash
scrubbed
isn't
through
done
hours
with
of
you.
surveillance footage?
Last player standing.
You could
That girl was.
quickly
I
open
did
up
not
a folder
think
and
he
find
was
this
too
guy's
long
getting
at
that
all.
surveillance
I
footage.
thought he was.
No way this guy's getting there.
Yeah.
Don't get any ideas
I
there.
don't know why.
And like I've worked in one of these shops before. I've been literally asked as part
wow,
of the task
really great
One on
shots.
the side.
access some
Both of, neither one of them hand over their heads.
to make sure it worked in
Switching
some program
sides.
or whatever.
God,
like
I
there's,
love it.
I've also usually this is when I was.
Alright, we're alright.
I was
Some levels
asked
not
to
so
do
bad.
that
Sometimes
portion
we
when they
need
were
to-
there.
yeah.
Just gotta
Right. Yeah.
cover
And I would
one and
just
then play
in
defense
front
on
of
it.
the spot that I was at had a like swivel monitor,
Sure.
so I could make sure that we could both see the monitor, and then I would do the thing. There's also
FF your motherfucker. Fuck you, bitch.
This isn't talking about, but it's pretty common for people to set.
That's so funny to me.
Their screensaver.
That accent is
FF
your mother, blah blah blah.
Slideshow of their My Pictures folder.
Yeah, it's the
and
phone.
then their computer's just not working, and they forget that that's a thing. And then they bring it in. You fix their computer, and then it's just
like
sitting
full of
there.
anime porn or whatever,
or just them.
Right.
Happened multiple times.
Yeah, you've probably seen some stuff.
And you have those monitors facing.
Along several of them.
And it's a whole thing. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, so
where
what
are
we're trying to
they?
say is, on the one hand, gross, condemn this, but on the other hand,
Yeah, very.
God damn it!
Some basic digital hygiene.
Fuck, I suck.
Spike planted.
Okay.
None of them came through the other door. I fucking stayed there too long. Oh, we're screwed.
Yeah, Vithagard.
One enemy remaining.
It's gotta be underneath.
Exactly 0 times out of however many.
Oh, good job.
Was anyone paying attention to?
Someone defuse.
Defuse.
Oh, no.
Defuse. Someone defuse.
I had very good.
What's up, Cam?
I remember 3 managers that I had.
You didn't? Oh yeah, you did defuse.
Sorry, it's alright. You got it. You got it.
What were you doing, bro? Thank you. Thank you.
This is years ago. It might have changed. Many years ago. I don't remember there being any policies or anything like that that was actually handed down from like corporate.
Really?
But the managers, which were just like older but still teenage dudes for the most part, would talk about these types of things and like just basically like don't be a asshole type of policies.
Right.
Like
Bill and Ted style.
Only work on things in the back room that are hardware issues, because then you're not accessing data in the back room. I very strongly believe this was not a corporate policy at the time, but every manager that I had at that time, this was a policy. Only work on hardware issues in the back room. If it's a software issue in the front area,
I'm skilled 1A.
All this other type of stuff. Yeah. I felt like we were operating well.
Blinded by the fucking goober, but...
And I'm sure, I am 100% certain that there are repair shops with high integrity, but I'm very disappointed.
Spike planted.
That's really brutal.
I've got a couple more topics that I do want to hit today.
There's 3 in A.
Let me see if I can find them.
Spike is down.
Oh.
Is it?
What is that noise?
Planet.
I mean, it's planted, so...
Yeah, that's
Last player standing.
Dude, how do you guys...
all the water out of it?
Oh.
Man, how am I 712 as Jet? This is unacceptable.
One enemy remaining.
No,
good job.
Kind of chilling.
I'm good. Mountain Dew LTT screwdriver. Reddit user Ox Empress has made a screwdriver
I will not die
based on the shape of the LTT.
Yeah, Scrappy, that was
Dude,
sick.
that was crazy.
That was so sick.
Oh yeah.
That was
How did he... That guy blew that, though.
Okay, well, I guess I don't need to show the picture anymore. This is pretty cool. Offered us an LTT.
Can somebody tell me what
screwdriver
FF means?
made out of Mountain Dew bottles.
FF means forfeit.
They were telling us to
surrender.
Maker in return for an official version. We have accepted
So now
this
he's telling us to
offer,
forfeit every time.
and our discussion question is: what do you think of the Dew driver? I didn't know you could
I've
make
got your
DIY
trail.
from it. That is so cool.
I didn't either, and that just makes me believe that whole 3D printer ban is going to work even less than that.
2-liter bottle. You stick it on a nail. You put a little blade thing, and you can cut it into strips, and it makes 3D
I'm
print
just
filament.
surprised.
Hey,
This,
or at least several.
is it specific? Does it have to go through?
Spike down A.
Yeah, you gotta kind of
Come back to me. Come back to me.
It's like
healing you.
actually really workable. It's
called healing.
Very similar types of plastic.
What's our other person doing? What the fuck? You still have the spike, right?
See, there's some discoloration around in the middle.
No, I think they dropped it A.
Absolutely pristine and pure.
Yeah,
but like,
wait, you don't have the spikes?
100% recycled.
It's a screwdriver handle.
They dropped the spike roughly where I just marked that Bucky.
It looks.
But I don't know if it's still there or not. I can't tell.
Like if you want to feed some.
They're planning B. They're planning B. We got 4 on 1. Let's go. We're good. Late time.
He's gonna blind you, so be ready.
Cool. Okay, well, hey, enjoy your screwdriver, and I'll also be enjoying mine. Thank you very, very kindly.
Oh
my
I
God!
says I
everyone
like the
blinded.
concept of recycled bottle filament.
And that's what all people do.
He's right there. Finish him. Finish him. One of you. Yep, there you go. One of you defused. I don't know how I got blind. Why did both of you blind me like that? You guys know what you're doing with your blinds when you throw them at your teammate?
Very cool.
Wow.
Sky.
Don't even start that shit.
Omen. Hello.
Hello.
The next AMD Ultimate Tech upgrade.
Hello.
Might be the best one yet.
Oh.
Not because it's
Love
popular
coming
personality over here that you guys know very well or anything like that.
Right here,
We're gonna make this comeback, bro.
Yeah,
We're just playing D. Just let them come to us and fucking. If we can move to that area.
Right now?
No.
They're not gonna come ahead. I don't think they're saying they'll keep getting fucked up there.
Ariana from HR.
Oh, nice.
It's hard for them to run. Enter more than one at a
I think
time.
swag is like 8.
That I was not written up throughout the entire process.
I think I hear him coming.
I got Cypher down.
Oh
C.
my
Really just like tape his mouth shut?
Probably should have.
Am I turning my KD around?
I got double blinded.
Did you end up? Did we ask him to do it himself? Does that work? I don't know. It's
coercion.
Ah, darn it.
Yeah,
Spike planted.
It's gonna be a good one.
Where'd
It's
they
gonna be a
plant?
good one. It's gonna be worth the wait. Actually, I think it's not the next one coming to the channel.
shit.
The next one coming to the channel.
Oh my, I couldn't do anything. I got blinded by Goober and fucking
Our
Reyna at the same
supervisor
time.
for LTTstore.com, Adam. Is that one on full plane?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Last
the
player
next one is
standing.
gonna be weeks away because it's shot. We shot it on.
Ooh, she got me.
Nice try.
So it'll take a couple weeks in editing. Blah. It's sort of tedious stuff. But it's shot. It's going to be amazing. Look forward to it. I also suspect that there will be
Oh no.
some bloopers on float plane.
It's on that.
Oh, it's available to the ECC squad.
I didn't know if we were saying that publicly.
Yeah. We've talked about the ECC squad.
Yeah. So it's in ECC squad territory right now.
Yeah. So they get earlier access to videos, and they tell us if they notice anything that's wrong with it. We talked about this after the production break. Yeah. No, ECC squad's not secret at all.
Okay. Yeah.
ECC is error correction checking.
Watch behind you.
I'm so
Spam, obviously, but the acronym
Bro.
still
Yeah, it totally does.
I'm a new level of retarded.
I think there's like one more. Yeah, that gives a peek into its recommendation algorithm. They really explaining schemes.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
So feature recommended discovery queue curator recommendations, and the latter shown to everyone with special offers.
Hey, nice try. We still got this though.
I thought the little fucking dogs were coming after me.
What will it be?
Otherwise I would have had the other weapon.
Have any
That it could be
patterns emerged
interesting to
yet?
other players too. If you're looking to be part of
Let me stay A and you guys go
be
C.
in the top few hundred best-selling games on all of Steam.
3 of us should go ahead.
This guy, can you buy me? I'll be your best friend.
Algorithm
I'll be your
does
bestie
not
for the
favor
rest of you.
recent
Someone
overall
check ramp. I'm
titles.
gonna look long here.
Could have guessed that.
Yeah.
Doesn't
I'm gonna wall it off
highly
if
weigh
they start
store
coming.
page traffic and
Yep,
only
I
downweighs
got
negative
these covered.
reviewed games if they are below
Sky, I'll be your bestie.
50% positive. That's interesting. So you have to have
pretty negative,
really bad game for it to
Or
affect
why would?
its
Oh my
algorithm
God, Omen, are
positioning.
you dumb?
Wish lists do affect the popular upcoming section prior to a game's release, but early access releases don't drive visibility on an algorithmic level.
I have ult.
According to Valve's
Although usually I'm
Valve
mid, so that doesn't mean a
ad
lot.
space on its storefront because they don't think the platform should be pay to win. And
I know exactly.
Spike did, but
I
couldn't get out of my alt.
organically, such as pseudo regalia. This is really cool. We talked a lot.
The platform shouldn't be pay to win, but if people spend money in your game, it algorithmically wins.
Yeah, well,
They won.
Your duty is not over.
You have monetization options that
Cool.
positively influence Steam.
Sure. I get what you're saying, but they mean the platform.
Last player
Dude,
standing.
why would you shoulder me like that? Why are you?
I'm dumb, bro.
Sure, but okay. I think
I had to get up
you're
for a second.
being like that about it.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I got
Okay.
your
Good.
back. Just, you know.
But what's
hop on the
interesting
phone.
about this is we talked a few months ago about the
Why was that guy in my way?
gentrification of the internet. And this,
Steam has
He
definitely
walked shoulder to
resisted
shoulder
They
and
have
pushed into that. I
100%
couldn't even turn.
resisted.
Couldn't do anything
they
there.
have definitely
I would have checked
participated
that
in
corner
some
and he
of
wasn't
these-
fucking right there when I was trying to turn to look.
Getting past your customer first mindset into
Suck a
a profits
dick,
first
bitch.
mindset, but
But it could be so much worse, and it's
This
not.
philosophy, I hope it survives. Because Amazon is such a great example of this. Used to be great to shop on. It's atrocious. It is... I don't browse at all.
I used to I don't
at all. Even when I want to shop on Amazon, it's not worth it. Like we've done streams in the past on Prime Day, for example. We're actively looking for deals, and they are there in a lot of cases.
Spike planted.
It's so hard to find. That's why you need someone doing a Prime
Stay together.
to show you where anything good is.
Wait for us.
Yeah,
Let's
I
go together.
So I don't like buying.
All right, yeah, I'm just. Reyna
You
is
just killed
in
from
what looks-
behind.
A tower.
Oh my God! A little late there.
Thing somewhere else. Because
Bro, I said as soon as I died.
I was asking, did you just get hit from behind?
I feel like we play this lane game every time we
They
die.
don't need ads. They get revenue from games.
Is there like a reason for that?
Amazon gets revenue from selling. They charge for ads anyway because they're at this point where all they care about is shareholders.
Like, no offense, but according to you, every time you die in this game, it hasn't been your fault. That's all I'm saying.
It's this great.
Is that
article
what I
that
said? Every time I died, it
basically
wasn't
talks
my
about the
fault? That's a
gentrification
pretty
of
fucking
everything.
big egg.
Every time you die, you have like a reason as to why, and it.
Well, yeah, I literally asked you
terms.
right before that. Did you get hit from
How
behind?
This life cycle, why this life cycle, what this life cycle
There was
is.
no
I
response.
died.
Yeah, I don't even know how you even got. Let
Part of the
yourself.
reason
That
it's
guy
so
was
focused on
stopping
internet
up there.
brands
How
is
did you
because
get hit from
we
behind?
see this evolution.
That's why I was like, what the
happening
fuck?
so
Are you
fast
kidding
from the
me?
focus on the customer to.
I thought it was your
I forget what the
footsteps
three
at
stages
first.
are. It's like customer, employees, and then shareholders, or something. I can't remember, but it's.
Joke's over.
Oh yeah,
You're
customers,
dead.
then partners, then shareholders.
So they're going A again.
They're here, Elon, and then I think also,
it was all about just the best possible
Sewer.
experience to the customers. It's screw you, partners, and shareholders. You make no money, and you know whatever.
Spike
And then it was
planted.
all about partnerships. You grow. We've got a customer base that people to access. Let's get huge, and then you're huge,
My
and you
ultimate
go,
is
okay,
not
time
ready.
to make money now. Turn on all the money tickets.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah.
All right.
Just cover me. Oh my God! Why'd you
Is
leave
it
this
time
side?
for WAN to
They had no right to
There's
do
new
this.
Deadrop coming next month, which is really inconvenient for me. We already shot Compensator 4, and they weren't out yet.
We got this.
I guess as long as we release the video before they launch, then we should be okay.
That could be part of the point of Compensator.
Well, no, because I specifically talk about Threadripper and how AMD and Intel have both abandoned the HEDT market, so we're going to have to shoot a pickup or something.
We need way more people.
Let me see, November.
Yeah, you guys can
According to
also-
PC Mag, who Dell gave
No,
remote
you know,
access
and
to
you
test a
rotate me if you have to.
96-core Threadripper Pro 995WX. That can't be the right model number. It's got to be something else. 7995WX. Okay, there's a missing
Remote
7.
access, that's weird.
This generation is a serious upgrade over the 5000 series. It's Zen 4, has a TDP of 350 watts, and is PCIe Gen 5.
Spike down A.
This is
Spike down
Threadripper
A.
Pro. That's available with 96 core. AMD is also resurrecting consumer Threadripper, which has up to 64
I'm okay, I got it,
cores
I got
and
it.
$1,500. Okay, that's barely.
What site?
Man, AMD has
On A side, right?
completely
Fuck, they're on this way. They just
abandoned
grabbed it.
any
talking.
semblance of
They
Are
just
they
grabbed it.
rotating? Are they rotating
wanting
in or
to
out?
be like a
They're at the other
scrappy-
door, Spike. It's still there.
One enemy.
One
Oh
spike
my
down there coming
God.
up ramps.
Spike
In a
down
row.
A.
Starting at $1,500. What did first gen Threadripper?
Right there, to the left, to the left.
Scout
Right, I
destroyed.
guess.
What is it, 1900 actually?
Blinded.
Go kill her. Oh my God, Sky.
Yeah.
There's only
Someone help
8
Sky,
cores
please.
in
Someone help Sky.
But like,
There you
Yeah,
go.
so
Good job.
20, which was hold on.
Good job,
12?
Sky.
Let them try to
I
get
want
it
to say
from me.
12 core, 10 cores, 10
He only
cores.
got
I
that
think
kill
it's 10
because of
cores.
you, Sky.
Crap, I don't remember. I think it's 10 cores. No, 12 cores. Okay.
Oh, well, their top frag left game, so that's
Was
interesting.
$800.
Oh, that was the guy that had to go
Like,
to
come
dinner,
on, you
right?
guys. This sucks.
Saudis.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, there. That's all I have to say about that.
You guys going A?
Stay in A.
It's
Yeah, I'm
actually
going
bad.
A. I think it's
Coming A,
probably
let
just
Sky
me and
help.
Phoenix,
Had to
though.
get
Check the
We'll
ramp.
rotate
Cover
B.
the ramp A. Cover the ramp A. Alright.
Sky C, Sky C. Come see, come see, come see.
I know exactly where.
Nope, nope. Somebody's over there.
I got 2.
Spike planted.
I got 2, but there's 2 there. There's 2 on site. You got both of them on
One
site.
enemy remaining.
There you go. Let's go. Get there,
All
Greg.
right,
You got
Dan,
time.
hit me.
Get there, Greg. You
Oh,
guys
yeah.
can run. You got time. He was on
Okay,
site.
it's settled.
Now Polo got
Where
up.
are
Get
we?
ready. Yep.
There they are.
Looking up at him.
Okay.
Oh, you already
Part
got
of the reason I
Just
love
give him
the
cover. You
mention
got
for
covered your
direct
back door.
access
there's
is
no one there.
to
There's no one
the
left.
head
There's
of
no one
the
left.
company. And
Bro, he did.
That guy, yeah, he
are
fucked
there
him
any
up.
other companies that you would like that level of access to?
Oh man.
We know what we're doing.
All
Trust
of
each
them?
other and we'll be fine.
I think it would be chaos though.
Oh yeah.
Like it would actually be a problem
I
if
would
every
love
company
that.
just talked about like everything that's going on.
That'd be sweet.
Because people,
Bring the chaos.
I need 1
yeah,
kill.
no,
And,
I think people would misunderstand it a lot. I think it would actually be bad.
Yeah, but if everybody was doing it,
Hey, look, everybody's doing it.
Are you saying it would be
doing
misused?
I'm saying that
Company lies.
Linus. Ah! It's all a farce.
Time to hunt.
Or what's your point here, sir?
my point is that okay, let's say Valve was
No one's
totally
there, buddy.
transparent about everything that they're working on.
Sure.
I think it would actually lead to
They're
a
coming
lot
up
of
ramps.
negativity towards Valve when projects don't pan out.
So I completely agree. This is my
Monster
star
on the
system.
loose.
Yeah, wait, okay,
Oh,
okay,
fuck.
so we're in agreement.
Oh fuck! Fuck! Hey, where are you guys
I
at?
would still like it.
Dude, they
but
all
yeah,
they
people would treat
we
it
we
negatively
can't
for
just
sure.
run there. It's the first person.
Spike
that's
No
there.
one
planted.
understands
I got destroyed.
timelines.
All there.
And I got
And
ulted
the
on.
rough nature of
God
them
damn
when
it.
it comes to actually like
Every fucking time
crafting
I
something
run
that
into
takes a
it.
long time.
You can turn and shoot it. Turn and shoot
If
it.
you're like, hey, this should take me a day.
That guy knifed it for you. behind you.
One more. Two more.
I'm down.
Maybe
That's what he did to me.
working on it.
Yeah, you're fucked. That's why I was like,
clicks
I'm
or just
fucked,
long
man.
God
You
damn
double,
it.
triple, goody, goober, your
Last
ass.
player
Die on.
standing.
the release time
so
of this
bad.
thing. Maybe something else comes up that you absolutely should work on.
GG's fellas.
Significantly
Fuck
better
that
for the
up.
company to do. But now because you publicly said you're making this other thing, now you're going to
Attackers
significantly
win.
disappoint people that were excited for that thing. When if you just didn't say anything in the first place, no one's going to have anything to be disappointed about. You get to
Oh,
make the
Greg,
thing that
let's
you
go
should have made
play. What do you
anyways.
want to play? Some
And maybe we
fucking
can come back
Rocket
to it
League or
another
some
date.
Fall Guys?
But yeah, I don't know.
I'd rather Rocket League.
The
Let's
like
go do that.
hyper-aggressive nature that a lot
I'm
of
done
people
with these shooters for now.
treat certain companies and representatives with on the internet
I just lost 30
can
fucking
be really
points.
I didn't even look
detrimental
at what I
sometimes
did.
in
I guess
ways
on
that
my
people
alt
don't seem
anyways,
to
but-
understand. This is the argument that I've brought up for a million years about the Blizzard developers at BlizzCon, and there's a BlizzCon coming up. I think soon.
Rocket League is
So it's going to
updated.
be relevant again, I'm sure, because they'll say something dumb again. I'm sure it happens like every time. But Blizzard keeps putting developers on
Holy,
stage at
what the
BlizzCon,
Fuck.
and then they say something silly,
What
and
the
then more
hell?
stuff
Uh-oh. Are you
comes
still
in
there?
place to stop that from happening. Like they used
Yep.
to take
Okay, yep.
That's the thing.
Shit's doing
attendee
some weird
questions.
shit though.
I don't
I
think
gotta
they
do an
anymore.
update.
I think what they do
Okay,
now
you
is
update. I'll wait for you.
I don't remember, and this could be wrong.
Counter Strike
This isn't the
update,
topic.
Aim Labs update.
But I think what they do now is they take attendee questions and then they write them down on cards, and they have a BlizzCon person
Team
read
Fortress
the questions out
update,
instead of the
War
attendee,
Thunder update.
so that they can control the questions. So you can't tell them, "Oh, I'm going to
Just let
ask
them update right now while you. I wait for
something."
you.
Why they all
cool,
say
and then you
fucking
ask them
cute? I
something
want you
brutal.
to actually.
I
do
know
it.
that's
So,
what mine
like,
always
you're
do. Like
slowly
I have
getting away
auto
from
updates on, but I guess that
Um,
because I have a
you
set
put
of time
developers
that it
up on
does.
stage
My
that
computer's
say,
never on
like,
at that time. It won't do it. But I'm like,
you
dude,
think you
just
do,
fucking.
but you don't. Or,
If there's an update and you're
what
open
what do you
and
not
just
have
go.
phones, that kind of stuff. They'll say some
It
like
starts
stupid
impacting
stuff
the
like
other
that,
game, then stop.
and then
Like,
you know
should be
they're
able
going
to
to start
auto figure
disappearing
that
from
shit out.
stages. You're not going to have access to them. That kind of
Like,
stuff
while you do that,
happens.
I'm gonna
and
look at my
yeah, I don't know.
settings.
It concerns me a little bit.
Downloads.
All right, hit us, Dan.
Allow during game.
Luke, what
Schedule auto
aspects of Linus
updates.
have changed over the years, and
Maybe
why
that's what I need to put
are
on.
or aren't you okay with those changes? Linus said that you told him he had changed
Restrict
in the
updates
"What is it
between
like to
12 a.m.
work for
and 12
Linus"
a.m.
video.
He's changed. I've changed. We've all changed. It's part of life.
You're not supposed to let Linus.
How tactful.
I think he's changed. I'm just straight up not going to talk about all of this. I'll talk about some of it though. I think he's changed in less ways than the audience thinks, and in more ways than the audience thinks at the same time. Like, a lot of the things that people are like, he changed, it's like, actually, no. But then there's things that, like, they don't point out that are like, yeah, you've totally changed, which I find very intriguing. Like, there's things that I know frustrate you, and they frustrate me as well, where, like, you can't talk about the price of things anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Because no matter what you say, there's an angle on why you're a bad person because of it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, have we talked about that on the show before?
I don't know.
I've just been noticing this pattern.
It's a very real pattern.
If I say something is expensive because...
It's not expensive to you.
Yeah, and if I say something is a good value...
It's only cheap to you.
Like, okay. So we've gotten to the point now where in writing in script reviews, I'll tell the writers, like, look, I can't have an opinion on a price. I can speak objectively relative to the non-slim PlayStation 5. The new one is the same price.
Bucko 777 is online.
And it's clear that Sony is increasing the price of the all-digital version without increasing it by having it be more. And then also it costs more to upgrade that one to the disc one with the new modular thing if you get it after the fact. Or whatever it was that we kind of discussed last week. I don't remember the exact details. But if I were to just say...
It won't fucking light. Like, it won't...
Yeah, that drive upgrade is cheap. Because you know what? I think for a first-party accessory for a console that has the kind of utility that a Blu-ray drive does, and giving the kind of flexibility that it does to buyers to get something at a lower price today, but also be able to add that functionality later, I think it's very reasonable. But there's always going to be a way to twist that around. Or if I say, hey, Facebook Marketplace is full of cheap GPUs right now, it doesn't matter what the context is for that statement, right? It doesn't matter that I'm talking about it in terms of, relative to what you can get brand new in a retail store, or relative to what we were looking at 6 months ago, a year ago for GPU pricing. It just seems to get twisted around on me, and it's I don't really get it. I get it, or I do get it. I have money now. I don't worry about buying a GPU. That is not that's not a concern in my life, and I know that for a lot of people it is. So hearing me even comment on it makes people angry, like actually angry. That's the thing that you guys got to understand, is these are not just well articulated, thoughtful comments about how. It could be that over the course of a successful career, you inherently reach a point where your relatability is reduced because of your life situation not being the same as the people you're talking to anymore. Like, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking people are mad, like furious about it. And I'm taken aback by it because as much as my life situation has changed a lot, actually a lot of my attitudes towards money and spending it, particularly personally, haven't. I've definitely allowed myself to loosen up a bit. Obviously, the car was a huge example of that, but I still wouldn't even begin to consider spending $7 on a beverage. And that's, you know what? I can. $7. This is going to get turned around on me, I'm sure, but $7 means nothing to me. Absolutely nothing. I could spend $7 on a beverage every day for the rest of my life. I wouldn't notice it. But that's not my approach. That's not my habit. That's not how I feel about it. That's not how I was raised.
Immediately it works.
That's not how I lived most of my adult life, even. And I don't foresee it changing anytime soon. Like, to me, when I see anyone who isn't a high net worth individual spending that kind of money on a drink, I am floored. And you know what? I get it. People get enjoyment in different ways. That just is. I just couldn't possibly enjoy it. Every sip is like nickel. Like I can't lose it. I can't lose that. And so and sometimes I think I'm contradictory, right? Because I'm not acting.
Oh, now both of them
actually,
don't work.
I feel that. I have a heart. I drink water because especially here, it's plentiful. It's free basically.
It's good too.
And it's good. Yeah.
Some places in the world it's not so good.
Yeah, and totally different situation, right? Yeah. But then on the other hand, I have this like stupid midlife crisis mobile car. I don't know.
I'm not going to go so into everything because I think every single one of them is going to have that type of response. But I think a lot of the ways that the audience thinks Linus has changed are inaccurate.
You're still, you're in now?
I don't know.
I think a lot of it is very natural aging things.
I just gotta do my thing.
Yeah.
Gotta do my thing.
I don't think it's a big deal. I don't think he's changed in if you had changed in ways that I thought were like really bad, I just wouldn't be here. Yeah.
I know that.
So like
checks and balances, baby.
I would like to think I have also changed. I think I have in actually a bunch of ways.
Oh, definitely.
I've probably changed more than you. Maybe
in ways that are visible to you, probably.
That's fair enough.
Are you in my party? No.
Super immature when we started this dealie.
Yeah.
In ways that probably weren't obvious to you at the time because you were younger and in a very different place in your career. And so my deficiencies at that time were probably less obvious to you. But I can see them.
But
competitive? 3 versus 3.
So this is part of another thing I was going to say, which I'm going to bundle a bunch of stuff into one by saying that you're a bit softer now. I don't actually mean that saying that to a dude is often going to be interpreted as bad.
Oh, I don't take it that
way. I don't mean in that way.
Oh.
I mean there's like more consideration.
I take my time more.
Yeah.
I
Linus's brain has always been fast action, fast fire, boom, 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 go, 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 go. And over the last few years especially, I think.
Yeah.
And I do not mean in the last few months. I specifically mean in the last few years. Don't get me twisted. A little bit more time, intentional slowdown.
I moved fast and broke a lot of stuff.
Yeah, which is fun and good sometimes.
Yeah, it can be really good.
Yeah.
And then eventually you realize that breaking things takes more time than just planning and doing it right in the first place.
There's this quote that I'm going to misquote through there. It's like haste now.
I just gotta go back.
I'm sure. It's the concept of like if you're rooting through like Trump for things and moving things out of the way is taking too long, so you just start throwing them all over the place.
That's a bad
Clean
call.
that up
That's
later.
a bad
It's going to
call.
waste a lot of time. Sometimes it's going to be applicable.
I'm sorry, that was I lost.
Or better yet, if you put them in an organized fashion. Like the farther back you go and plan things more carefully, the more compounded savings you can realize.
Yeah, I don't know. So there's stuff like that, but I genuinely think a lot of the ways that the audience
That's a good ball.
is usually enough.
I think it's a lot of projection.
Yeah, often that too.
A lot.
But I see constant comments about how you've changed or about how LGBT's changed or something, and I'm just like, not only is this wrong, but it oftentimes is very provably wrong.
Yeah, it's just like I can't. Man, I don't know.
The comments about the videos getting better after you hired a new CEO were hilarious.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Like, and that kind of stuff is not isolated to that incident. That is just the most blatant.
Went over me.
Correct ones.
Well, there's been all kinds
I think that's
Get in. Yeah, baby.
See that from my
There's
underside.
this kind of momentum in the community complaining about like the immature, like
Underside hit that bitch. Oh, I guess I did have a few
A little bit on the tip.
Just the tip.
And just for fun, I replied to a handful of them, linking them to videos from the first month that the channel existed that were full of like there were complaints about the campy humor and the immature jokes, and so I just
you
sent
bastard.
them, I was like, look. This has always been this.
Yeah.
Maybe you
Oh.
don't like them anymore. And
Maybe,
you know what?
Maybe you grow up.
Whoa.
And you know what? That's fine. But, understand a couple of things. One is you obviously did at some point. And two,
Deal ego with
we
the fucking
do not
Jeep.
actually think the number 69 is funny. The thing that what's funny is that it's not funny. It's just, it's cringe. It's awful. It's like that's what she said. Constant refrain from Michael Scott on The Office.
Like the lowest possible ground.
Yeah, we are leaning into it, going, haha, number. Like there's nothing funny about it, and it's just we're just mean. It's okay. Or no, it's not. Or it's not. You have to watch. But I promise you, it was always there.
Nice. I can't believe
that she's saying to back that up a little bit. We both grew up without a I am notoriously called cheap. And I've said this before, and by everybody. I've said this before.
I got the save.
And people didn't get it, and I understand. But he's cheap too.
Shit.
And people point at certain things that you have.
Good job.
Go on with it.
I just got blown up.
You just gotta look between.
Get in there!
Like it took him a long time, but eventually broke.
I was trying to come. I was gonna get there.
It took him a really
and a
lot of conversations, and I honestly think a lot of effort. But eventually, he broke and bought a nice car. But I'm pretty sure you consulted everyone in your life that has any interest in finances or cars. As far as I can tell, everyone I talked to had a one-on-one conversation with you about it.
You know what? A big part of that, though, was office management.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I wanted people to understand that, like, this wasn't something that I was just doing overnight. I wanted people to understand that this wasn't a me first thing. That came right on the heels of us doing an enormous bonus payout for the Christmas party. And that was kind of the way that was a big part of the way I justified it to myself, was if I can afford to buy myself something nice like this, then I should be able to afford to buy everyone else something nice. And if I can't, then should I really have the status symbol?
It's center
I tried to not hit it because I thought
it's like, is a status symbol.
I know. I couldn't get to it. It came out too fast.
Give a bunch of it to someone else too.
If
you get what I mean.
This is not a change. He would have given me that talk. So I don't know. Someone's pointing out the $7 thing. And the full thing shot Espo and said they don't mind spending $7
There you go, Greg. Slapping it. What a push. That was fucking good.
I had like no birds.
That he's just going to go without.
He's just like carries me.
Deals, baby.
And I know this because neither of us drink coffee because we're both cheap.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Neither of us drink alcohol. Neither of us smoke. Neither of us drink coffee. And I bet you,
I can imagine burning a thing I paid for.
A very significant part, probably more than 50% of the motivation around not doing those things for both of us is we don't want to spend the money. And a few of those things are addictive, so we wouldn't even take it if it was free because there's no risk of spending money on it later.
I'm just trying to think if there's anything other than food that I have
my bad. I'm
to
sorry.
invest
I
in
wasn't
a
playing.
consumable
Let you guys just do it.
ecosystem.
Let you guys have it. I'm an asshole.
Do you buy any consumables? And
We did have it. We just sort of blew it.
Consumables.
I don't know if it's fair to say, but yeah, technically. Toiletries.
Okay, no, okay.
Deodorant.
Shit.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, I got that.
I don't mean in terms of personal care. When I say consumables, I'm talking about discretionary purchases. So something like a
so let's say batteries, but
batteries.
Here's a counter. Linus spent a bunch of time in research finding the best rechargeable batteries, so he would never have to spend money on banana loose.
No!
And then I created the no batteries policy in my house, which you guys actually saw a video about when I converted a battery only. Actually, well, Dan did this. Where we converted a battery only temperature sensor for the ecobee smart thermostat into a wall-powered one so that I would never have to buy another battery for it. No!
I refuse. I'm going to get TMI for a section. Soft Cannon said, is birth control consumable? The second.
Oh my god, so close.
Laundry detergent. I'm telling you guys, you're actually wrong.
What about house consumables? Do they count?
No, I
what
mean,
if it's like a requirement?
Yeah, like
food
food
and that sort of thing. Yeah, okay.
Like
makes sense.
Discretionary. Honestly, a big part of my personal rationalization for the car is at least I'm not buying gas anymore. I'm using good old, subsidized by my solar panels, cheap as nothing in BC hydroelectricity. Let's go. So I step on that pedal with...
Are you getting there, Greg?
No regret.
Yeah, so like there's some things that
I was, but I didn't have any burst to get back up there fast enough.
And they're probably not. And I would argue they're significantly more related to just like growing older, a little bit wiser.
No!
The kids are expensive, but I have no problem spending money.
No, I feel it.
That's never really been an issue. It's not really an issue. Timing brings out shuttles for badminton. Yes.
Go. Oh, it came right back at us.
Badminton is something I spend on consumables.
I do have a counter argument for this though.
I also think that for the personal health care, badminton is a primary personal care method for me. It's how I stay in shape. So compared to what you could
like a
easily,
health expense almost.
Yeah, compared to what you could easily spend on anything else health related, it's pretty.
No way! Oh, there we go.
And most of my badminton costs are the free badminton nights that we run for work and.
Get in.
Which is money spent. Which is money spent.
Yeah.
Good job.
So yeah, I know you're not after me about it. Tynan often comes to batting lanes. Actually, he and some of the other team members have made incredible progress. It's been a really cool. Sebastian asks, RuneScape. Did you spend money on RuneScape? Does RuneScape cost money? I don't know if there's money to spend.
No!
Oh, okay.
I went under it. I fucking thought that guy was hitting it. And I went under it because I thought this right here. I thought you got that. So I went under it.
No, I got
I thought it was going to be closer to the wall. I fucking blew it.
Years ago.
Damn
it's still there because I'm not going to replace it.
Well, aesthetic.
Well, do we play a 2-on-2 now, Greg, or what do we do?
That's exactly. Yeah, it's still.
I don't care. Or we could do another one of these. We almost had. We should have had this one.
Yeah, and to be clear,
but I'll do 2-on-2. I don't care either way.
I'm just saying.
Fuck me.
See how we do.
A lot of the things that the community thinks you've changed about, in my opinion, are wrong.
I know. We got good at them.
Yeah, okay, car tires. This is a really great example. Exactly, in exactly the same way, I will replace a car tire if it's dangerous or worn out. But while the recommendation is always to do them in pairs, I've always been the guy to be like, no, only one of them is broken. My tires are a lot more expensive now.
Here's a weird reference. Both the air and water filter on your fridge are expired.
Oh yeah, there's no way.
because he probably believes that they're over-engineered.
No, I just can't even see the light. It's like an ad.
Fridges has air filters?
Yeah,
for the air circulation in the thing.
It helps keep
it not stanky.
Yeah,
I mean, not in my fridge, but I'm in someone else's maybe.
But I think they're also over-engineered. I do the same thing. I let mine expire for a while.
I've never changed one. I need to go home and deal with this. Okay, move.
Tynan!
I'm not acknowledging that. People want to know what he said. They can be in float plane chat.
I avoided that joke. You're a bad person.
Me?
No, Tynan.
I want to be bundled with him. I'm with it. Oh, that's hilarious.
Okay, Greg.
Play now for free.
Yeah.
RuneScape says play now for free. They probably have like a premium model or something there.
They do have a premium model.
Okay.
Old Scape is the only good Scape, or 2007 Scape.
Yeah, RuneScape is
Old
I've heard it's really cool actually, but
number go up. It's a very good number go up.
Oh, that like Game Boy.
I'm alright.
Precursor to a lot of that. Let's see. Hey,
Shit.
LLD.
Maybe not.
Oh,
good.
I appreciate the renewed commitment to quality, but I'm wondering, what are the downsides
That was just bad
of
bounces.
posting a video like Secret Shopper 3 Part 2? Big ones.
It's bad. I can promise you guys right now that video will not perform like it would have if we simply left it up. The far better option that can be available under certain circumstances. So this is all part of our error handling SOP, extended operating procedure that we posted on the forum.
I got it. Oh shit, no I don't.
The better option is one that we outlined there, which is if you can edit the video in a way that the runtime is exactly the same, and there's like a bunch of other rules. In some cases, you can submit a request to YouTube to have it replaced.
Sorry.
But if that's not possible, our only options are to post retractions or comments, or to take down the video and re-upload it. And the problem is that both of those are bad options. Once you set a video private, the momentum is gone. And you are relying on YouTube to start to seed it, and a big part of your audience has already seen it. So
I think it's 2-on-1, bro. It's 2-on-1. Get that in there and that.
Already watched it, so you're gonna not get a lot of reach that way.
There we go. That's
and then re-uploading is the exact same problem.
Oh my God! Posted that. Oh, there you go, Greg. Good job. All right, we're getting
nobody does that. Nobody clicks that notification. I've actually been thinking of making a video for a long time called "You Don't Click."
I can't believe that fucking posted.
And just talking about how inconsequential subscriptions and notifications are on YouTube now compared to recommendations.
You got D?
Yep.
Gotten around. It's the kind of thing that I can realistically write instead of someone else on the team. I'm just so busy reviewing other people's work, I rarely get to write. I have one coming soon though. I got this.
I totally blew that.
It's that cool VR headset, that super high fidelity. Have you tried it? Yeah.
Crazy experience.
Oh wait, there's a second one back now.
So I got to write a video for a change, but that's coming soon. What am I talking about right now? I'm not right.
Still there, still here, still here.
I got it.
And then republishing it again is the exact same problem. Because even though most people won't click that notification, YouTube still uses that as an extremely strong signal for the appeal of that video to your audience, right? And so if you upload a video that has the same title as when you uploaded 2 days ago or whatever, most people aren't going to click it, and they're going to go, signal, video bad.
Yep.
It's less of a problem today. We had a video that we published where we accidentally clicked an option that doesn't send a notification. It was here. I think it was.
What should we do now?
I don't know. Let's play another one since we won that one. We made him fucking quit.
Okay.
Yeah.
This top one right here. What were they?
Couldn't handle the heat.
90s controllers. It's got 1.5 million views. Do I think it could have done a little bit better with a shove in the butt out of the gate rather than not having anything go out to to people who subscribed? Yeah, probably.
I didn't pay.
But overall, it's done okay, and that wouldn't have been the case, 5 years prior to that, 10 years prior to that, when subscriptions and notifications were basically just kind of indicative of the long-term performance of the video. Now you can have videos that do awful out of the gate and then great later, or great out of the gate and awful later, or awful, then you change the title and thumbnail, and then they do great. It's kind of all over the place. So I think that ultimately Secret Shopper will.
Oh no! What? There was another one behind.
It's very clear that there is a big downside to feeding it to a solid quarter to a fifth of the potential
Fuck that up.
And then taking it away, and then uploading it again, and having lost that one.
I want to take a second to jump back to talking about old school RuneScape, but I just want to say, this is awesome.
Sorry, I didn't
know
something.
The website.
I was like waiting for a second.
Is this official?
Going too far.
So
okay, we're good.
I'm gonna go through.
That'll work. It's going through the corner and around.
So you get to this website if you just go to.
He popped it up.
RuneScape. If you just Google RuneScape, you land on this website.
Yes, good job.
And I was like,
fucking waited, spinning around on the outside.
What is old school RuneScape though? And I saw this button up here. It said old school, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll go to that.
Like a quarter, go and get it at the highest spot, Greg.
So cool. Having so many flashbacks.
I got this.
Literally, this website being like this makes me want to try the game. I don't know. And like, I'm sure it's the like boomery style millennial brain in me, just like feeling more comfortable on a website like this.
No
This
way.
reminds me, this is a website today.
Yeah,
the stuff that we have now is like apps in a rectangle. This is just like, yeah, some guy named Steve programmed this by hand.
Understand too. You have the external links.
He had a beard.
Oh, you have the box of the line, the external links, you know, and then you have the internal links that are very clearly just like
Greg?
hyperlinks. You have very clear, obvious.
It was too high. Fuck.
Well, you just weren't moving.
Here. Yeah, and then I start looking.
Like, are you
around
smoking
and
now too?
It's like the UI.
Yeah, he did like a little jumpy, a little jumpy turn. Oh, you got it. I'm back. About to press start look.
It's great. That's all I have to say. If you were the person on that team that decided that should work like that, great choice. It's absolutely perfect. That's it. Next up, I guess.
Love it. Hi guys, my wife and I are expecting our first baby, and we recently found out we're having a girl. Do you have any advice for encouraging a girl's interest in tech? Thanks.
I think the best advice that I could possibly give you is, don't change anything, and engagement with tech.
Don't tell them you're a girl in tech. Just act like it's normal.
Educational to the degree that you it should be not a crutch. I think that's probably the most important advice as someone who's been doing the parenting thing for actually a while now. Is don't treat tech like a babysitter. Experience it with them. Be part of that.
Yep. Don't treat tech like a babysitter. Experience it with them.
What is the path not taken with LTT that you are most curious about how it would have turned out?
Oh, I blew that one. I gotta get back here, turn to the side.
I mean, I wasn't that curious about it until you brought it up just now, but I think the path of...
Oh shit, I just hit it straight up the wall.
Like an ad agency / production company could have been really interesting. There's no way that I have that
save, bitch.
It's a cutthroat world.
You got that?
And I don't have the background there. Okay, no. Well, I'm not sure if I'm trying to think of things to be curious about.
I got it at least up
It's not something that occupies my mind. I more look forward than back in general. But remember that...
You got that? Teed up for you? Teed up? Keep moving it, keep moving it, keep moving it over my head.
That wanted to acquire us very early on. And
I'm still sorry.
The reason that I didn't do it was not
bringing it back to you.
because I wasn't interested. They had a lot of experience in traditional.
You got that first then? That
what we were doing.
I wasn't sure I was gonna get there.
Because of ego. Speaking of things that have
the flipsy.
The flippy.
Whatever. We're being real. Let's be real. Like people who are like Linus has an ego. He's totally changed. Fuck that.
Yeah.
What?
That worked. I mean, it's really deep in their head.
If anything, it might have been
shit. I missed.
I'm gonna back off to you. No. Yep. You got that?
Oh, I just got blown up.
Yeah, this is part of what I was saying about software.
Yeah,
it's still.
Shit.
And you gotta understand, ego is not necessarily inherently a terrible thing.
I should have just kept playing back, but at some point I wasn't gonna give any more.
And in this case,
that's right when they fucking popped it over.
Did push me away from making a deal with them because it was clear to me that they felt that they were acquiring a smaller company, and I saw it as a merger of equals. And it didn't even matter whether the company's share structure was 50-50.
You got that?
That was not even.
Sorry.
That was not even.
I don't have any verses
for me.
Oh.
It was that they clearly were of the mindset that I was a kid who would essentially work for the company and have shares in it, sure, or whatever, because I built something really valuable to them, clearly, but that they were.
Damn it.
You know, the acquiring party. I was like, oh man, I will, I'll see you on the other side. We'll see how it goes.
You got this or me?
I'll go.
But that's, I mean, that can be hugely motivating, right?
I think it was.
Oh, it was very motivating.
Yeah.
I got it.
I got it.
I don't know if I enjoy it or if I just have to have it. Competition.
I got this.
Get in there. All right, we got time.
I was wondering what is the one thing you've done professionally that you would never do again?
You don't give me an open shot like that. I will angle. You got this to me.
Who am I?
I'll have to look. I don't know if they like.
I disclosed
I think the first time
state of our accounts payable against CIS.
Stay with it. Finish that, Craig. Oh my God. You had no burst or what?
I don't think you can do it. No, I didn't. I don't think you can do it online.
That was pretty bad. Like I'm all about honesty.
Do what online?
That was probably not. That was probably about.
Do what online?
Just sign up for this bit.
What?
Sign up for a wrestling
This
club
could be
thing.
an endless list of things I have done professionally.
Oh, what do we do now, Greg?
Start a video
I don't know.
with $0 of budget and one part-time.
We just sucked at that. I don't care what you want to do.
That's mine.
Yeah, why? Why would you do that?
So
I'll do
dumb.
whatever.
Yeah,
So dumb.
actually dumb.
Yeah.
I mean, it worked.
It's been all right, but it was a lot of effort and stress and stuff. Yeah.
Huh. Trying to
that's
figure out.
Unquestionably mine. Mine was pretty easy.
There's definitely things about our hiring practices early on that I would have done differently.
I'm trying to find a
You
faucet
can't talk
adapter
about it much without getting into some pretty
to put a
personally
filter
identifiable
on, but I have
information
like a
that,
sink
yo,
that has like
there's
a.
definitely some things we could have done better.
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
that
my
ain't
interview
gonna
was
work, I
like
don't think.
hours long.
No, that ain't gonna work.
I don't regret that though.
No,
My shit
that's
has
cool.
like
honestly,
a
maybe that
sprayer
remember a
and the
very
regular
long and
head
weird
built into
amount of
the
it,
one wand that comes up in the center.
Mm-hmm.
So like in order to
didn't you have to
attach
drive me home
like a
that
water
night?
filter
I think
to it,
so.
Yeah.
it's like
because maybe the buses weren't running to where you were
it's
going.
not like
something
you know like a normal
yeah,
one. You
like
can
I
just like
showed up when it
unscrew
was
the little
light out.
head and there'd be
It's
like a
kind of
screen in there, and
wild
then you
how
attach it
you
right
can
to
go
that.
from a job interview
But
with a
because it has the
stranger
spray
to just
head,
like
but it
driven
also
home.
has
Insta
it's not
Rose,
just like a sprayer.
But it like actually,
It's because
actually,
the inner one has just the normal circle, and then you hit the button and it goes to the outer part and hits the sprayers.
Would you
So
have done
like,
it again?
but
Oh,
it's
yeah.
one faucet, so
Yeah.
it's like got a big ass head on it.
There's any
So there's
question
how
for
the
either
fuck
of
do
us.
I
Like, it was
fucking
just stupid.
get some sort of adapter to make because I will ever
both
since the
thrive off that
fucking
kind of stuff.
Michigan
And
fucking
it's like,
bullshit, you know, with the
I don't
water,
think you can
all the lead in
be
the
who
water
you
and
are
shit.
today
Because like,
and
dude,
be
honestly,
even
there is
remotely
not a
happy with who you
municipality
are
that doesn't have
and
lead
not go
pipes
back and
in
make
it
the same
still.
decisions. This is something we've talked about in
The
a
very
lot of
newest
detail
ones
on
that
the
like
show before,
were
but
just built,
I
but
couldn't
like
change a
that's
thing.
not
Like,
what we
what if
have
I-
in like
man,
where
what if
I
I-
live and where
what if I
even
changed
Glen Ellen, like
something
you're getting
and
there's
what if I didn't
they
hire
did
What if I
supposedly
hired
they
someone
run all this
else
fucking
and I turned out to be
chemicals
more
with
easily
the
influenced
water
than
that's
I
supposed to
think I
then
am, and they
coat
got
the
me
inside
into
of these
hookers
pipes
and
and
blow,
whatnot.
and it blew up
But
my
like God
marriage.
knows that's not gonna
Like,
work.
well,
They
you
were
laugh
supposed to
or
be doing that
whatever,
in
right? But,
Michigan
like,
too. So
this
like
kind
I
of
just
stuff
don't want I
happens
don't trust
technically.
like
not technically.
non-filtered
This happens.
shit that doesn't
This
come
is
out of
one
a
the
bottle.
things that we're starting to talk to our kids about a lot
Yep.
is so
But
much
I don't
of who
so
you
I don't really
become
drink that
is
much straight
influenced
water.
by
ever.
who's around you.
I
And
drink
we're-
Gatorade a
people or
lot.
whatever.
We're
Well, I used to
recognizing
drink a lot of
that
Mountain
we
Dew and
are
Dr.
not
Pepper, but
going
I've tried
to
to cut
be
back on that.
in
But
that
so,
inner
like,
circle
but if
for
I'm
our
gonna
kids
start
for
drinking
much
water,
longer. And so
I want to fucking
the
filter
best
that
way
shit,
that
you
we
know?
can influence them
I
into
don't
the
want to just
future
like
is
I
to
ain't
try to
trusting,
influence
especially in
who
my
will
my
be
house has like
influencing
old
them. We recognize it's
cast
not going to
iron
be
pipes
us, and
shit,
so
you know. So like I don't.
Yep.
God knows what else is coming through that.
I count as one of the like I don't know what you want to call it, luckiest.
Well, what do you
or-
want to do? You want to play something else? Or?
I don't think it was just
Yeah,
luck,
let's play
because
something
I
else.
was
Some
in a
World of
bunch of different
Warships?
circles at
No.
various times, and I kind of curated this
Why
group. But
yeah,
the like
I
GVET
don't
guys.
understand why you
it's
know.
like gamer crew.
If you play
but they're
this
also,
game,
like,
Greg, it's kind of like you refuse to play Valorant, and then
Probably
finally
the
after a
people that I'm
certain
closest
point,
with,
I
even
didn't
though
refuse
don't
to play
see some of
Valorant. I
them for,
just
like, a
fucking
year at
didn't
time.
have a
Yeah,
PC at the time. I
adults,
just didn't want to go into
adult
Owens'
males,
room and
and
fucking
that's just
play
like a
it.
thing that we do.
all right,
for
well,
whatever reason.
whatever. But
But,
then
like,
you started
I-
playing it and you liked it, and you just
quite
give World of
deeply
Warships
into
get past the fucking beginning parts of it.
Alone in the dark.
It's kind of sad, but it's true. But I like deeply
but what do you want to do? You want to play a game of Madden or do you want to play a game of FIFA?
You can pick either one of those.
Let's play
do one of
FIFA.
those.
Talk at length about why I wouldn't have made the exact same choices that they did, but I respect why they did it, and I understand why it was good for them. And
are we in the middle of a tournament or what are we at?
Done,
I don't even know.
In their careers.
That's been my problem lately. The other day I had 25 shots and only scored one time.
Wasn't true. If that wasn't the case,
20-5.
I mean, I know people.
Yeah, that's
I can't shoot anymore.
That went down certain paths that I think were really bad for them because the people around them were doing those things.
Yeah,
there's no oil dripping
I think we like to think that we're, we have our own mind and we have our own, we set our own course or whatever else. But
do you get what I mean? Like, you can pay when you go in, and let's say you pay $20,
100% honest,
and you decide you want to stay for the month. Then that $20 will go towards the cost of what it costs for the month.
We are in a position where we are privileged to be able to have our own path.
Let's say it costs $150 a month. If you go in there and you pay for $20 for 1 month,
had a and
then you decide you want to stay, then you only have to pay $130. Like the $20 will go towards that month. And then if you decide you don't like it, then you just don't.
We could have been easily influenced.
But the best thing to do is just go in there the first day you want to wrestle and sign up if you like it.
We also got a little bit lucky. I don't think you can achieve success.
Because the website says one price, but I'm pretty sure you get a discount if you go to HSC or are going to go to HSC.
Yep, but I mean, okay, not going to get too personal here, but there are, I think, situations where being completely oblivious to the needs and wants of the people around you is also not helpful.
Why don't you either get ready for bed or take a shower?
And sometimes, like, doing
what are you
things
gonna
that
do?
you know
are you guys still playing?
Because it's fun is
well, then you can
okay.
sleep.
Yeah, and sometimes
you should shower when you wake up.
Doing something that isn't what you want to be doing right now, but
Greg.
isn't dangerous, and just because someone else wants to do it is okay.
It's
and if
just
they
the entry fee
peer
for
pressure you, maybe they shouldn't have done that. But these are social mechanisms that have evolved over tens or hundreds of thousands of years.
Sunday practices
right?
are 12 to 2.
Pretend that all of a sudden we're going to go, oh, peer pressure bad. That's not going to happen anymore. And there's something to be said for creating a social network by sometimes doing what you want to do and sometimes doing what other people want to do, and sometimes one of the tools that people are going to use
you have to look at it. We'll call them tomorrow.
Together is going to be peer pressure. You just have to also
it opens the whole place.
have a good head
we
on
can
your
call
shoulders
right then
and avoid it when it's problematic. And this kind of nuance, like I can understand why adults worry about kids.
I don't know if you need
to get it now.
Like my brother and I were both very stubborn, not very peer pressurable people.
You might just need him to sign a waiver or something.
I think I've recognized more and more. Like, even when I was a kid, that was something
I don't know if they will, because the only people going in there are kids.
I don't want to do this thing. You're not going to get me to do it. It's just not going to happen. And I liked that about myself. But now that I'm getting older, I'm just like, wow. There's a few situations that I remember being in that, like, if I wasn't that way, could have been really bad.
Yeah,
like really bad. I'm just like, okay, that's pretty cool. I'm happy that worked out.
But you got a little lucky, probably.
Probably.
The fact that you even
let's see if we have a game going
that attitude
already.
of wanting to, do your own thing. You can't take that for granted.
No. Yeah. Yeah.
This fucking thing is still not working. I don't know what the fuck.
With the as-a-service model seemingly invading every market, do you think we'll ever
I guess
be
we
a
do have
tipping
something
point
going. Let's see.
Where the market pushes
back. Oh yeah, you're up 6-3. I don't know what we were
these
playing,
products
but
themselves.
International.
I think you're right.
The entire open source software movement
was just gonna say
is what you're talking about, and there's a ton of momentum there. I mean,
you were
one of the topics that we didn't get to this week.
France
this is a great segue into
I'm gonna be the Netherlands this game.
Qualcomm is working on their first RISC-V processor
Because you already
design.
played France
It's not going to be a full-on smartphone chip out of the gate.
I don't remember who won the last one, but I have played France.
With Google,
I know you played France.
They are building RISC-V Snapdragon for wearable devices.
When I knock you out.
Incredible. And you know what? ARM, from my understanding of it, has a relatively
but if I don't knock you out in this game, then I'll use France to knock you out.
Licensing situation.
Okay, my friend.
Nobody likes paying forever for something when they can spend money on it once and
probably going to be yellow.
And I think that's where Risk 5 is going to come in, and in the medium to long term,
green and red,
close the gap with x86 and ARM. All right, well, sorry, with
I don't
ARM
need to adjust my
and
team.
James
I need to
Lee,
adjust
with
my
x86
body.
is very, very long term.
Not good playing.
I need a different sitting position for this game.
I have never used the preset buttons on my microwave. For example, popcorn or chicken, etc.
Yeah, me neither.
If an AI could actually predict the right settings, do you think you would use it for your appliances?
So my understanding, Technology Connections did a video on this like super advanced microwave from the 90s. My understanding is what you're talking about does exist and did exist and only doesn't exist now because it's just way more profitable to crap out cheap commodity garbage microwaves, and nobody really appreciates that level of product development anymore. Like there's no reason that a popcorn setting wouldn't work perfectly every time, but mine burns the popcorn on my like model year 2021 microwave, even though it should just have a microphone that detects popcorn popping, waits for about
goofy-ass
whatever it says on the bag. Like I think it's about a 2-second delay in between kernels popping, and then just stops, right? But they don't work that way, as far as I can tell. It's just a timer still. So
why not?
Yeah, I think people would use them, but as it is, no, I don't use them. And actually, back to popcorn, it explicitly says on at least the ones that
early
I
excuses
not to use that setting.
I don't understand. I don't understand the players. Like
I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined for
finally buying this awesome quick question. Micro SD, external SSD, or USB stick for storing movie.
Yeah, no, I picked it.
Long term, 5 to 10 years.
Netherlands are good though. They're always like
and they're good
rated.
I can only see one outcome really.
Micro SD, USB, or what?
Basically, they're all flash. So with that in mind, I would use
what a play, but he couldn't finish it, of course.
And
almost gave up the early goal.
Likely of those products to use quality NAND flash would be an SSD. They tend to use better controllers. They tend to use better flash.
Dude, what are you doing? Get it out of there.
Another corner, baby. Let's go.
Because unless you are spending extra money on a really, good one, and even then, a lot of the time, it won't matter. It'll just be garbage anyway. They're going to be the cheapest.
What the
make the
fuck?
cut
Of course I can't
for proper flash products, possible chips.
Here's how it looks for Portugal.
What about things like BitRot and other stuff I've heard? I've had DVDs that disintegrate and hard drives that disintegrate, and nothing's going to be perfect. Magnetic tape.
3, 2, 1, right?
Yeah, 3, 2, 1.
There we go. What is that?
After amazing customer service from the store on something I broke compared to the worst I've experienced from Geek Squad, what is the worst RMA or customer experience you guys have had?
Yeah, I know, asshole.
What the fuck?
What the hell am I doing? Why did I do that?
I can say the best for me was EVGA.
I think, Stuart. What are you expecting to see from him?
I would describe him as majestic when he's playing at his best. He glides past defenders. He's got that ability to run with the ball into open space. He can pick out a pass. He can wriggle out a tight situation.
Oopsies, bad D, really bad defense.
I haven't had many, but I've had to.
Oh, come on! He made the pass too.
It's still not like actually done.
Oh, come on now.
They're just
no. That is absolute bullshit. Number one, he should have gotten beat off that ball. Number two, there's no way he rips that ball from there past him like that. Stupid.
Fix a couple of things, not everything that is outstanding. They'll take off, and you're like, oh, hey.
They're so quick to get out from the back, but I don't think the keeper should be beaten at his near post quite so easily. I thought that was stoppable.
Hi, Linus and Luke.
He's ripping your keeper.
It's the same one. It just got pushed out.
I mean, dude, that's what I'm saying. I don't know how you let that pass. Whoa.
Config for
okay.
Which is a good way to end up with a paperweight if a company goes under.
What? Come on now.
That's
bullshit.
Routers. Those routers,
I'm
access
to come
points.
Get it right now.
Access points, maybe?
Yeah, those access points.
Oh, what?
He was intending.
Meraki?
Bad
Where I was
pass.
trying to go.
Meraki?
I think so.
The one that you had?
Oh,
no,
come on.
Oh,
had for sure.
Was it Meraki? Couldn't be.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Ooh, I thought I
they've lost it.
I thought they had like a different like entry level.
Well, he
It
has
was like a
options
Cisco sub brand or something like that, right? Yeah, that's their sub brand, but that's their like really high end stuff.
Surely the equalizer.
Oh my God!
Why did I shouldn't have made the pass, but I just wanted
anyway.
a
Yeah,
deep pass.
anything that has a dashboard. This is actually what turned me off of the.
A very effective challenge
Go
put in.
access point requires an active subscription.
Ooh.
I don't know if it was a go. This
Fancy.
was a long time ago. But it was a Meraki access point.
Oh my God!
That's a rocket too.
Like cost as much as
That's a
car
rocket, and
automated
he
screening
fucking
robot
reached the
that I had
hand
looked at
out
for
like a
the
fucking
badminton center.
wide
I was like,
receiver or
hey,
some
so
sort of a
how does the configuration work? Can it be done locally in the event that you guys don't exist anymore? And their response was, "Don't worry, we'll."
Oh, what? They
And
got
I
to.
went, "Yeah,
How
I'm
did
not
that even
gonna
get to the
spend
net?
Tens of thousands of dollars.
Should
on
have
a
been
robot
fucking
that
corner.
all of a sudden doesn't work anymore if you guys don't support it anymore. That's absolutely ridiculous.
Joao Cancelo. Ronaldo.
I mean, we've seen it happen to lots of products. I
Oh,
tried not to invest in many.
Give him a red card.
That being a possibility.
Bullshit, honestly,
That was a
I've been
silly
really
That was
happy
just
so
kind of
far.
like all over
Sonos
it.
got real close.
Oh, wow, I
with
did
the S1, S2.
Conditions look
Apple
pretty good for the
so
counter-attack.
What the fuck?
They have
Well,
continued
they
to
seem to be
support
onto
the
something
legacy S1
positive, but it
products
faded away.
well enough that
Getting
I'm happy with it.
chased down like that.
Ronaldo.
Suck a dick and you got fucked
The rest
up.
are just potentials.
You lay on the ground like a little soccer player.
Sure. I don't have a good answer for this one, but it's such a
Where's
good
you?
question
Why
that
were
I
you
wanna
not there?
say
You should have
anonymous
been
ask.
running with him. Why were you? You're like the fucking middle guy, bitch. What's wrong with these guys? They don't make the run when they should.
Display from them so far.
I was trying to think of what
Yes, a
through
really
WAN shows, we
effective
would have
performance all in all.
exposed
it
the
could be.
I mean, I have pet peeves.
Nope. Oh, what the
I know
fuck?
every hell that I die on, but every time it comes up,
Okay, well, he left that there.
I can't remember what it is.
Yeah.
Probably some absolutely innocuous little
Well,
tiny
this
thing
replay shows just how good
that is
Ronaldo
very
is when
much
he
like a
runs
hill
with the
you die
ball.
on. It
And
doesn't have to be
Fernandez
big
wasn't going to
or
miss that.
Ronaldo.
He knows exactly.
It wasn't even him who shot it. I don't know why they're talking about him.
It's an excellent finish.
I have some rational explanation.
I'm sure I have them too.
Or
Didn't
it would
shoot
be a
either of
thing
those.
People know about, but for it to
back
be
underway.
something that people know
Scoreline
about.
standing at 2-0.
Yeah, the problem is that they don't know it.
I don't even know.
Dumfries.
I'm loading up my
Onto De
video
Jong.
idea.
Oh my
tracker.
god, how,
Because I'm
dude, this
sure
guy is
there's
just...
something in here that would.
Why did
occur
it switch to
no
the
one
wrong
else, but,
guy?
Oh, what an opportunity.
That's bullshit.
And the goalkeeper on top of his game.
It switches to the wrong guy. It switches to the guy that was up and on instead of the guy that was down. The guy that was down was closer.
Stupid. But I think everyone kind of knows that. Like,
Good
we do
ball.
it anyway because it gives us satisfaction or
Ordinary
whatever.
header, and that's
But
probably
like,
being charitable.
you're so much better off buying a mid-range PC every 3
Oh.
years than a high-end one every,
Stay on
6
him.
years or whatever the math works out. Works
Well,
out to.
half-time coming up,
But
and this
then
is
you're
not
never
exactly
having the
what the
high-end
home
experience,
fans came to see.
you know?
Stuart, your thoughts on what we've seen?
Well, they've been outplayed in this
Dude,
first
come
half,
on.
and they need that half-time whistle to come
Okay.
soon, so they can regroup, change one or two things tactically,
Uh-oh.
and come out with a better attitude in the second 45.
Stay with it. Stay with it.
Oh, it's a corner?
Couldn't get out of the fucking
I
box.
haven't seen too many chances, but the crowd
I'm
sensing
not
this
going
could
to
be a
find
turning
anything
point.
useful.
They need a
for
goal
this.
here.
I feel like as a
can they
media
pick out?
personality, I think that's the
Well,
problem.
as a defender,
I
that will sit you down to the
spend
ground.
4 hours a week, basically. Is that how long WAN show is now? I think it's like 3 or 4 hours. Talking
Get with it.
about
Dude.
everything that could possibly
That's a
come to my
penalty,
mind, to the
dude.
point where I don't even, after WAN show, I
Bullshit.
don't really like talking. And like even sometimes the next day, I'm just like, yeah, I'm just like kind of done talking for now. That's it. That's all I got. So I don't have that much to share. I feel like.
Oh no!
What are you doing?
In there.
So you guys can
Fuck Ronaldo.
use it to start a conversation with someone in your life that you want to have a good chat with. Chris E asks, any reason Build Redux wasn't included in Secret Shopper despite being a past sponsor? I'm actually not sure why Build Redux would have or wouldn't have been included.
Somebody pointed out that they're a subsidiary.
What? That ball's still in?
But Digital Storm's not in it either.
What the fuck? There's no...
Don't include Digital
Why did you not...
Storm.
Oh my god, that ball's still in. What are we doing here? Let's go, team. Oh, what? What? 8 men on the run and you're gonna...
You're not even on my side.
Yeah, but I had all those people we were going with the break. Our big break. Everyone was up.
Was added because we had attempted to secret shop them in the past.
It's true to nothing. You got to give me the
ended up
chance.
Participating because they didn't provide recommendations, and our whole thing is we buy whatever you recommend to us. Maybe we'll expand it in the future, but this was already a lot of systems to do.
Oh wait, what the fuck?
Somebody's asking.
Why would they? Why do they do that? They do this all the time. Why do you change the fucking formation?
There we go. I think
automatically.
Yeah. How do these hoodies hold up in the gym? How do the dropout hoodies hold up in the gym? I don't think we would technically know.
Yeah, they just launched.
Yeah.
But
seems like it would be pretty good.
A good hoodie. I mean, I wouldn't personally wear a hoodie to work out.
Some people do that.
Is that a thing?
They want the sweat. I don't like it. I think we're too sweaty already.
Yeah. No. Ooh, yeah. More sweat. I mean,
dude, I know it's like you're supposed to do it, but a lot of people don't. I carry around the like rag and wash bottle because when I'm done using a bench, it's just.
All right, let's go, Greg. I'm about to come back
Sometimes
here.
I have to mop down a badminton court after I play on.
I just
he sweat through his shoe, through the whole thing.
Okay, that was in
That was
Taiwan.
wild. That was crazy.
And it was not like, I don't know how to describe this. It was like, it was obviously, I didn't know this before, but it was obviously a multi-piece sole because I went through the sole. It was not dripping around. It was like a spot in the sole where clearly some pieces of rubber were like fitted together or like
separated to some degree.
Yeah, and I would step and it would squish and some sweat would come through.
Out.
It was very hot that day.
Wild. Absolutely wild. Yeah.
Hey, LLD, love the show. Linus, any issues with the pool cooling?
Underway
Are we going
again,
to get an update
and
on how it's all
dazzling
running?
football from Portugal in the first
Absolutely.
half. Will it be
There's
more
a
of the
video
same in
coming
the second?
where we're going to deploy
Hello,
all the
people.
systems. There's another video coming. There's
Go
another
get
video
it. What?
coming where we make some
I don't even know what
changes
that was,
to the cooling system to help cool the room
Danilo
more because
Pereira.
I realized there's a
Ronaldo.
fatal flaw.
What? That's
in
the wrong
entire
guy.
setup.
Still alive.
I added the 5 systems,
stumped
right?
it out of
Damn,
there
it
with
looked
much
Cooling
fuss.
so that I could
Could be a chance
cool
to
the
break
room.
here.
But all the heat that I'm removing is net
Well,
new
the
heat.
keeper deserves a
So
lot
if
of
the room's
credit.
too
That
hot
was a
now,
fine save.
Tried
it's
to.
still going to be
Oh,
too
he
hot.
pulled some fancy shit.
So we had to think outside the
Oh,
box
Peter!
to remove some heat from the room. It's pretty
Being
good
egged
now,
on
though.
by the
I'm
crowd.
really stoked.
Oh, that's a penalty.
God damn it.
All right, last one.
God damn it! Get it out! That's
Why did you follow that with
Have a
your
go.
second guy in just
Ended
kicked that?
up getting the best.
I can't believe I
deal of
had
my
to
life.
score there. That's
An EK water block, an EK pump, a radiator, and a 1,000-watt ASUS power supply for $700 on Facebook.
Diogo
What was your
Jota.
best deal ever?
I think mine might be the
And Palinha with it.
R2. How do you say that? It was
Retaining
200.
possession proving
But that
difficult.
GPU that I got in the first scrap paper was insane.
Oh, the
They might be onto
2900
something.
whatever.
Well, the
Hawaii.
play
What?
was up in good
How
time,
long did they
bringing
wait to
that
blow?
move to an
What?
end.
It was not outside.
79, 70?
That's bullshit, dude. Absolute bullshit.
X or
Well,
something.
they've decided to
Perfectly
make a change.
played, and that guy got fucking
That's the
called.
one. Hawaii.
Yeah.
Long after, right as he's about to fucking score, they're like, oh, I'm sorry, that's an
Honestly, a
offside.
lot of them for probably both.
God
of us
damn
are
it!
gonna
Pass
be
it to the right guy.
One of my best
Stupid.
ones.
Why are you trying to make
I
this
don't know if I
long-ass
would
fucking
remember
pass?
the best one. I used to do a lot
You're
of
fucking
reading.
good.
Right.
Oh
One
shit.
of my best ones was
Sure, didn't
definitely
get past him.
the
Stay with it. Stay in front of him.
What?
What?
78.
But nothing offside's calling me. This is stupid. For what? I did. That was a shot first and then the rebound. I didn't even pass to anyone. I flipped it up to myself with a fancy move. Shut the fuck. Dude, this is unbelievable. This game has like I've never had
was just
more
laid off.
offsides in any season of this game ever until this. Dude, this game is nothing but offsides.
Ronaldo
Oh, no
ready.
way. Get out of there, bitch.
How did he stop that?
To play with it and just I don't think he cared about money at all. And he just wanted to get rid of them quickly. I saw it. I was like, I'll take both.
Too hard.
I ran those for like maybe a
Ooh.
but I was terrified that some
That's a penalty, dude. Come on. Unbelievable.
You would go down, so I flipped them. But
It was unbelievable that he fucking raped my goaltender too, because I should have just been able to drop that ball and go.
Buy low, sell high,
and kick a little bit away.
I was big into that when I was in high school.
I don't know if this counts, but like actually my best one would probably be when I was back in the Intel Insider program.
Clean slide tackle, my friend.
Oh, yeah, man. I got so many colleagues to
because I was offside.
Give me their account credentials, so I could go.
Yeah, it was
offside.
It wasn't a penalty.
So I could pick up more SSDs because I wanted an SSD RAID array like very early on. So I had 4 Intel X25-M gigs.
Oh,
goalie!
300
almost got it with the fucking
and I paid like a fraction of what they were worth.
Should have got one there too.
Yeah.
And Palinha with
I've had a lot of chances.
Spend lots of money.
Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah.
Work the angles.
Yeah.
Fernandes.
Last one I'll blast out is Dan, any favorite Starfield mods yet besides the necessary basics like Star UI? Dan, any progress on your bird mod?
Martin Deron. Bodies forward.
I don't know. I like the color correction one, and then I kind of just fell out of love with the game.
Yep, sounds about right. For me, it's
not gonna bother.
Collection Constellation V2.
You guys got to get pushing up in there a little bit.
That's a good idea. Yeah, unfortunately, I've moved on to other things. Finding time to game is hard.
That's my biggest problem right now.
Yeah.
I haven't actually moved on from it, but I haven't been
Well,
playing
visionary
games. Alex.
Oh, good
timing was perfect. It had to be.
Do you know he's a huge City Skylines guy?
Substitution time it is
Do you know
here.
he's also a huge like rally racing game?
Oh, that was out of me. What the fuck?
WRC's coming out. WRC's coming, and City Skylines 2 is coming. Like,
Oh, you fucking got a piece of that. I just fucking shanked it. I guess.
Stop making good games.
You know how I know this? We actually
What the fuck was that?
Whoa!
And Alex is on point because he
What the
loves
fuck is that?
all the
Dude,
series.
what? That was ridiculous.
Videos of him instead of playing it.
Stupid.
It's like tantalizing.
This fight we're pulling everyone out. You guys
And I
suck.
love telling you good night. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you again next week. Same bad time, same bad channel.
Bye!
My WAN show's over. Looks like it's time for me to fucking go to bed. Fuck this. I'm changing it up though. Get some other motherfuckers on the fields. Goaltender, you get pulled. This guy. You're going out with that guy. Now this guy here, 83. You're getting changed with this guy. 82, you're getting changed with that guy. Upside and more substitutions. Okay, let's get out. Resume. Let's get on the aggressiveness now.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So the action continues, and Portugal very much bossing the proceedings here. And that'll be
What?
offside.
Are you kidding me, dude? There's no way. He's coming back at that ball.
Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Plenty of support here. Danilo Pereira. And behind it goes the concession of a corner here. Over it comes.
It's got to.
Martin Deron. Berghuis. Timber. Well, nearing the end of this game, and unless something quite
go get
bizarre
that.
occurs, It looks as though
Oh, bullshit.
won't be settled on
Break
their
that
favours
bitch.
today.
Hurt him.
Yeah, they just haven't been at it today.
Fuck
It's a
you.
really poor
You
performance,
fucking
not
go-
just at the back, but also in midfield. I don't think there's any way back for them here.
This looks promising out wide.
Shoot it! Oh.
We can get more details
got a
on
hurt-ass
that
bitch
injury
out there.
situation from our man
No,
pit side,
well,
Jeff Shreves. Jeff,
I thought he'd
50-50
go
this
away.
one. He twisted his knee. He's been trying out, but I'm not sure he can carry on.
Cheers, Jeff.
That's not offsides.
Happy to take on the
Fuck
shot.
you.
And caught by the keeper.
What's up?
Should have made the pass. Pass when I should
So
have
the
shot.
final
Shot when I
whistle
should have
almost
passed.
upon us, and this is not exactly what the home fans had in mind when they arrived at the ground today, Stuart.
Well, this is certainly a performance to forget.
That was
because they've
offside.
been totally
Oh,
out.
Stuart, they must
Oh,
score.
what? How did that?
Cleared away in the nick of time.
I can't do anything. I fucking.
They
I've
could
seen
really
him the
get
whole
at the
time.
opposition.
That's what the
And with
fuck?
that, the attack fizzles out.
No way.
Hit the ball.
One of you's got to get there. Yep. What
So
a.
3 minutes
Are you
Oh, good
fucking
job.
kidding me? Dude, you got to be kidding me. Dude.
Ronaldo.
What? There's no way.
And a good challenge
Even
to bring
so
that
good.
attack to an end.
Yep.
Whoa!
What? What the? What? I don't understand this, dude. This is stupid.
Hey,
this game
hey,
did some real stupid
Another
shit
one.
during
Shut
this
up,
game.
And one that, at least for now, puts their title
Real
celebrations
stupid
on
shit.
ice.
Well, I think
All right,
they've
Greg.
fixed
Well,
the
I'm
title
done
here.
then. I'm not
That
going
just
to
wasn't a
risk
good
it.
performance today. I
I'm
still
coming
think
back.
they'll
I'm
do it,
playing
but
France
they'll need to
next
play much
time.
better than this.
Refresh.
Well, we're focusing
I'm
on
done with my
Cristiano
games for
Ronaldo
the night.
for a reason, Stuart. Fair to say, he's been at his brilliant best.
I'm gonna wake up tomorrow. I'm
He
gonna
scored
move a whole
good
bunch of
goal. If I was
boxes,
his coach,
clean
I
the whole
certainly would be
fucking
worried by missing
basement
couple
out a
of
little bit.
chances. The fact is, he was a constant threat today.
Well, I think there's some fights tomorrow night.
Yeah.
UFC,
fuck
and
it.
then I think the weekend after that is fucking the Fury fight.
I think like Islam and somebody else are fighting.
Yeah. Yes, Usman and Islam Makhachev and Volkanovski versus Chimaev.
Yeah.
Are you trying to play me again? I said no.
No, I said no.
Oh, I said something about ready. So it's 6-6.
6-6.
Well, that's why I'm going with France
We
next
both
time.
need one game to win.
Yep, I'm gonna go get with.
But you have the
France.
goal differential if we tie.
Well, and I'm gonna be France, and I'm gonna dominate you.
Whatever. All right. Well, hit me up tomorrow or something if you get on.
Alright, I'll let you know.
All right, cool. I'm gonna go see what these guys are doing. They're like fighting in the living room or something.
Sounds fun. Oh, you know what else? Did you ever get those fucking banquet mega bowls? Because I'm telling you, those fucking things are the fucking shit. You can get it at
No, I didn't, but I gotta check it out.
You can get it at Walmart.
Oh, nice. That's actually where I get my groceries. A lot of
I
times.
know,
'Cause we have,
that's
like,
why I was saying.
we have
That's
like
what I was
this
thinking.
fucking. It's like a Walmart. It's called the neighborhood market. So it's like Walmart, but it's like a small little